What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. LeBron James and the Lakers and them got swept by Denver Nuggets just moments ago, man. 4-0 sweep. Terrible series. Terrible series all the way around. Terrible series for the Lakers. Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. Put their foot in the Lakers' ass. Capitalize off every mistake they did. They didn't have to. You know Denver ain't have to check nothing. Did you know that? Did y'all Denver didn't have to change nothing? They didn't have to adjust to anything. You know why? Because the Lakers never changed anything. Think 4 games in a row, you need to change up anything. 4 games in a row. Never changed up anything. They gave Tristan Thompson some light today. And guess what? He was successful. And got the game. Tristan Thompson was successful today. And Darvin Ham took him out of the game. Terrible. Oh, my gosh. Terrible. Terrible coaching, man. Look, they come back. I ain't watching the Lakers next year. If they bring Darvin Ham back and don't fire him, I'm not watching the Lakers next year. And this is why I was trying to tell people, Lakers have to do everything in their power to get Kyrie Irving. They need Kyrie Irving. You can let go a lot of them contracts. A lot of them contracts you can give up. You can give up Schroder. You could give up D'Angelo Russell. You could give up Beasley. You can get them contracts up. You could even give up Vanderbilt. You cannot afford to not pick up Kyrie Irving in this offseason. You can't. You can't. Bron ran out of gas. Bron did so much in the first half, he ran out of gas in the second half. But again, that's on them. Same play over and over again. How are you playing small ball with Denver? I don't get that. What makes you think Rudy Hashim, small forward, it's been a lockdown Jokic? Please make sense out of that. Why is Dennis Schroder, an offensive and defensive liability, why is he playing down in the stretch? Why is he playing in the closing moments of the game? And what hurt them? Big ball destroyed them. Jokic put them away. Big ball. The Lakers was supposed to play 3 bigs at all times. 3 bigs at all time, and they refused to do it. The Lakers was up at one time by 15 points. Let me just show you how Darvin Ham can't coach, how terrible this man is. The Lakers was up by 15 points going into the third quarter. They started the third quarter with Schroder. With Schroder out there, AD, Bron, Rui, and the boy. They let Denver take away the 15-point lead. And do you know that man still kept them in there? Do you know that man still kept them in there? Think about that. You got a 15-point lead. You let Denver take away the 15-point lead and go up by 4, and he still kept that same starting 5 out there while they took away the lead and went up by 4. You tell me that's not bad coaching? You tell me that's not bad coaching? Then in the fourth quarter of the game, you used that same starting five in the fourth quarter that they took away a 15-point lead and went up by 4. You let that same starting five close out your fourth quarter? We're not going to play these games. No. No. You tell me that's not bad coaching. You up 15 points. You let Denver take away the whole 15 and go up by 4 in that same quarter, and you never changed them. You kept them in there. You kept them in the game. And you chose that same starting five. They got the 15-point lead took away to close out the fourth quarter. Come on, man. No. Okay, let me snap on this clown. First of all, you are a sucker. You don't know nothing about the NBA. You are a clown, miserable, idiot, stupid, dumb nigga. That's what you are. That's why your life's so miserable and why you got to come on the internet to try to think you tough and think you're going to actually try to get some light on yourself. You don't know nothing about the damn NBA at all. You can't talk to me about basketball. I know basketball, clown, okay? You don't know nothing about ball. You just sitting up here talking, running off at your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Tell that to your mama. Don't tell it to me because I ain't the one to be talking to, player. And I don't talk to dumb idiot niggas like you. You don't know nothing you talk about. They definitely had the team to win, but you can't place forwards on a dominant center, you idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. How they didn't have the personnel to win when they beat Memphis, they beat Golden State. They definitely had it to compete. A lot of them games mostly all their games went down to the wire. While you talking, how they didn't have what it takes to compete. Just bad coaching is what hurt them when you're not playing none of your centers, you idiot. I can't stand you coward fake niggas, boy. Matter of fact, let me block this clown and get him up out of here, man. I can't idiot on y'all know what I'm talking about. You block, clown. Go somewhere else and talk. How about that? And get you up out of here. You don't know nothing you talking about. How you don't got the right team to beat them. You got the right team to beat them. That's what coaching come in at. You have to know how to monitor your team. You have to know how to put different rotations in that he wasn't doing. He was successful with Tristan Thompson in the game, like I've been calling from the very beginning. If you don't play Tristan Thompson in this series, you're going to lose. You got LeBron James and Rui. You got Rui holding Jokic, and he a small forward. How you got a small forward holding a dominant center? Making you pay for it every time. Putting you in the post, backing you up, bag you down in the paint. Then AD and them got to come with the help, and you leaving the shooters wide open and pay for it every time. You leaving the shooters wide open, pay for it every time. Then you got Dennis Schroder playing all the minutes. He the littlest guy out there. He can't hold Jamal Murray. He can't hold Gordon. And when they doing a pick and a switch off, one of the two is killing him down there. You can't tell me about ball. I know ball. If you play your bigs, you free up everybody else. D'Angelo Russell giving you nothing, and you keep playing him. You keep playing D'Angelo Russell. He ain't giving you nothing offensively or defensively. Same thing with Schroder. Why you not getting this? Why they don't see what we see? Why they don't see what we see? Please make that make sense. Y'all saw the game. Tristan Thompson was down there doing his thing. He was even barking at them like, man, about time you put me in the game. You see what I can do? Took him right out. Keep it real. Y'all was watching the game. Every time Tristan Thompson got in, they had success. defensively and offensively, and didn't even play the man no more, and got killed playing small ball when all you had to do was keep it big. Keep it big. You always got to have a center out there with AD and Bron. Both of them are forwards. You got AD and Bron playing the center position. No, man. No. That's just bad coaching. And he did the same thing. Look, how you keep doing the same thing game after game after game after game, thinking something gonna change. Y'all up by damn near 20. At one time, they was up by damn near 20. And you lost on your home floor. You let them take away your almost 20-point lead and beat you. Come on, man. Bad coaching, man. Bad coaching, man. Terrible. Bad coaching. Terrible coach. Darvin Ham is a terrible coach. Boy, I want to slap the hell out of him so bad, man. It ain't even funny. Boy, ain't nothing worse than watching the team that you love get their ass kicked, and you know that they can actually be competing better and winning, and the coach is not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Boy, that feeling right there is so bad, boy. I'm talking about it. It makes you mad, angry, you screaming, cussing at the TV, man. Your blood pressure up. You irritated by anybody who don't understand what you trying to say, who trying to go against what you saying. Ooh, that's so irritating in sports, ain't it? When you like the dumbass dude I just had to block, you sitting up here trying to tell me, oh, Denver just is the better team. No, they got out coached. Wasn't a better team. Ain't nothing changed, really. What changed with Denver that we didn't beat them last time? What changed? Nothing. Bad coaching. Bad coaching. Ain't finna beat that man putting small forwards on him. You think you finna beat this man putting small forwards on him? Get up out of here, man. Terrible, bro. Just bad coaching, man. Bad coaching. I'm showing you how it was bad coaching. You about, look, if you can't see that, something wrong with you. They up by 15 points in the third quarter. You start that small lineup again when they dominate over you. You put in that small lineup, they take away all your 15 points, and you never take, bro, you don't take nobody out. You don't take nobody out. How they take away your whole 15 points? They're going to show you what you got out there ain't working. They're going to show you what you got out there ain't working. You didn't get the 15 points lead with them in there. You didn't get the 15-point lead with that starting five out there. No, you didn't. Then you put it out there, and they take away the 15-point lead, and you still got them out there? What? That's come on, man. You might as well put on a Denver Nugget outfit. He might as well have had on the outfit coaching the Lake Nugget. That's what he might have well have been. That's common sense to any coach. Look, this lineup ain't working. We just had a 15-point lead. They took away the whole 15. You shouldn't have never did that. Soon Denver took away 5 to 6 points of your 15-point lead. You were supposed to call the timeout and change up that rotation and put something different in there. He didn't do that. He let them take away the other 10 and go up the 4 and still have that same lineup out there. How you keep pushing that same lineup thinking it's going to turn around, and you can't afford to let seconds and minutes go away because you in the second half. You in the closing of the third going into the fourth. They take away your 15-point lead, go up by 4 or 5, and go into the fourth quarter with a 5-point lead. Now you done gave them their momentum back. And then you start your fourth quarter with that same 5 that just gave away the 15. Wait, you start your fourth quarter with the same 5 that gave away the 15. That's what you closing the game out with. No. No. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, use your common sense. I'm texting my man all through the game, like, get Dennis Schroder out the game. Get Russell out the game. Why Tristan Thompson ain't back in the game when you just saw what the man was doing? Terrible ball playing. Terrible ball playing. T. Muller said he thought because we beat them other teams with that lineup, we can do it with this team. You have to adjust. Facts. He never adjusts. You know what he called adjusting? The point guard position. Okay, I'm gonna take out Schroder and I'm gonna put in Russell. I'm gonna take out Russell and I'm gonna put in Lonnie Walker. I'm gonna take out Lonnie Walker and I'm gonna put in Austin Reeves. Nigga, they dominating you down. They too big. Put the bigs in the game. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Put the bigs in the game. Man, how hard is that? That's terrible, bro. I'm all. Matter of fact, let me see some of these text messages. Show you what I'm doing. Let me show you what I was doing to my guy while I was show you how I was doing, calling my guy on this stuff. Let me show y'all something. Look at this. Man, damn, light too bright, man. I'm going to read what I said. So this is what I say to him. Now, I call him at 7:51 when the game basically first started in the first quarter. I said, shaking my head, terrible. Same old weak-ass lineup. Then I text him at 8:08. I say, man, he's still playing Dennis Schroder on Murray. This is terrible. Then I says, steady shooting at this 8-10. Steady shooting that weak ass 3-pointer. Murray steady killing Dennis. Boy, I swear. Then I said, this what I mean by Darvin Ham, weak ass coach. He put D'Lo in, took Rui out, and D'Lo ain't doing nothing. Rui was killing and things like that. Then I said, he need to get Dennis out the damn game and stop playing small ball. He is such a dumbass. You got to play 3 bigs. You got to play 3 bigs. And then I put it in. I said, they came all the way back and he got the same damn lineup in the game. Shaking my head. 9-16, 9-17. My guy hit back. Terrible. Put Tristan Thompson back in. Then my guy says, out of a sudden, LeBron don't want to be aggressive no more. 9-18. Then I text him back at 9:38. I said, look how Tristan Thompson is holding down Jokic. Because I said Tristan Thompson was doing good. Then my guy hit back. He said, man, I'm telling you, this stuff is rigged. Don't want to start playing until they down. They don't never like to play until they down. Then I tell him while the game going on at 9:52, I say they done. This before the game is even over. This is like in the middle of the fourth quarter. I say, man, they done. He going right back to this sorry lineup. He took Tristan Thompson out when he was locking down Jokic, and he put Dennis Schroder right back in. They done. This game is over. I said that in the middle of the fourth quarter. You play the same 5 starting lineup in your fourth quarter that you played in the third quarter that took away your 15-point lead. Like, really? Yeah, this is terrible, man. Terrible coaching, man. They better get Doc Rivers. They better fire him and get Doc Rivers. This is terrible. And I blame LeBron James too. I really do. He did terrible this playoff series. Bad shot selection down stretch. Shooting that 3-pointer terrible throughout this whole series. That 3-point shot was terrible. He was very successful when he'll be going to the rack. That's terrible, man. That's terrible, man. This was terrible, bro. I really, I'm done, man. I can't watch the Lakers with Darvin Ham coaching ever. And they better pick up somebody quick. They better get Stan Van Gundy in there. They better get Doc Rivers somewhere up in there. They better get Alvin Gentry up in there. They better get Mark Jackson up in there. They better get somebody up in there. But Darvin Ham, not going to happen. That man is a terrible coach. That is a sorry-ass, terrible coach, man. I'm talking about, bro, I ain't like him in the playoffs at all. I didn't like him coaching in the Memphis series. I ain't like him coaching in the Golden State series. And the only way they got past Memphis and Golden State because of talent. The talent. But remember, Memphis and Golden State made it hard. They was only one game away from winning. The Lakers. They went to game 6 with the Lakers. Both of them, Memphis and Golden State, went to game 6 with the Lakers. One game away. And they could have put the Lakers away. Why? Because the same thing. Guess what was the difference? You know what was the difference between Memphis and Golden State? The big man, Jokic, another triple-double. The big man in the paint. That was the difference. Memphis didn't have a dominant center. Golden State ain't have a dominant center. So guess what? LeBron and Anthony Davis was able to win in a power forward position, playing the forward positions. But now you're playing up against a team that got a solidified, dominant, back-to-back MVP center. You're not going to beat them with them small forwards. You have to put big men out there with him. And they didn't do that. And they paid for it terribly throughout this whole series. They paid for it terribly. He made them pay. Denver played as a system. Denver had a game plan, and they didn't have to change up nothing because the Lakers didn't change up nothing. They didn't adjust at all, period. So Denver didn't have to change nothing. They just played straight up pickup ball. That's it. And every time you had Dennis Schroder and them in there, them little bitty guards, all you got to do is pick and roll. Set the screen, pick and roll. Now you got a mismatch. That's what happened through the whole game. Like, dude, what would it take to play a big? What would it take to play a big, bro? Like, come on, man. You got Rui Hachimura locking down Jokic, a small forward. He's shooting right over him, backing him up in the paint. Anthony Davis and them coming to double. He kick it right out to the shooters. They make them pay for it every time. I'm talking about, boy, this was an easy series to win. All they had to do was weather the storm. When the Lakers make a run, don't panic. Calm down. Stay in our system because they're going to run out of gas. Then we got a terrible coach who putting these small guys on us. We can take them off the dribble, put them in the post, out-rebound them. Every time the Lakers shooting and missing, they don't get a second chance shot. They don't get a second chance shot. When the Lakers shooting the ball and missing, y'all don't get a second chance. We got the rebound back here. When Denver is missing, because they so big, they get an offensive rebound to get a second shot, a third shot. Killing them in the paint. Killing them. Because you won't play none of your bigs. Man, Tristan Thompson did good tonight when he was in. That was too much for Darvin Ham. Like, he playing too good. We actually got an answer for Jokic. Take him out the game. Take him out the game. Because what the Lakers don't know, I'm actually a Denver Nugget. That's what the Lakers don't know. I'm actually a damn Denver Nugget. Come on, man. This brother said Ham is not a terrible coach. You got to be a Denver Nugget. You got to be a Denver Nugget or a Memphis Grizzly or Golden State Warriors. This brother said Ham did good this year. Like, what is wrong with you brothers? You brothers trolling? Is you brothers trolling? He got to be trolling. These brothers just want to argue with somebody in the comments. These brothers just want to argue with people in the comments saying something like that. You definitely don't know basketball. If you said something like that, you don't know basketball. You don't know basketball. We just saw the Lakers get swept because they never changed nothing. If Darvin Ham is such a good coach, you tell me why he got a small forward playing a dominant center. Why is Rui Hachimura playing on Jokic and Rui is a small forward? You please explain that to me. What you thought was going to happen? Who killed them tonight? Who punished them tonight? Jokic. Did he not have a triple-double again? How 4 out of the 2 games this man got a triple-double dominance? You please explain that to me. You please explain that to me. The one brother say how they beat the Warriors but not the Nuggets. Because the Warriors don't have a center. The Warriors ain't never had a center. They playing Draymond Green in the center position. The Warriors was playing Draymond Green in the center position against AD and LeBron. That's forwards on forwards. Kevon Looney ain't never been known to be a center. He ain't never been an offensive threat or a presence. And guess what? He had the Lakers and them looking stupid at one time. That man had, in 2 of them games, that man had over 20 rebounds. 20 rebounds. Why? Because just like in the Memphis, just like in the Golden State, just like in the Denver, he don't play his centers. Darvin Ham don't play his centers. He ain't playing Gabriel. He ain't playing Tristan Thompson. He ain't playing Mo Bamba. He ain't playing none of your centers. Like, come on, man. Come on, let's just be real. Bad coaching all the way around. Bad coaching. That destroyed the Lakers tonight. Bad coaching destroyed the Lakers tonight. And all of this, let me tell you something. Darvin Ham was bad in coaching the whole entire playoff. I'm just keeping it real. The only reason why they beat Memphis and Golden State was because of LeBron James and Anthony Davis' talent. Darvin Ham is not coaching. He's playing talent. He's coaching like this. I got LeBron. I got AD. They'll figure it out. They'll work it out. He on his Phil Jackson, Michael and Scotty, Shaq and Kobe. I got Mike and Shaq. I got Mike and Pippen. They'll figure it out. I got Kobe and I got Shaquille O'Neal. They'll work it out. and why he would never looked at him being a legitimate real coach, even though he got 11 rings and only one coach of the year. He was never respected as being a true real coach because he always had the best talent. This is what Darvin Ham called himself thinking he was going to get away with, having the best talent in AD and LeBron, but not knowing how to coach the team. He didn't know how to make adjustments. He won't, what coach don't, look, you playing in, look, every playoff series is about adjusting and what you're going to work with. Every playoff series. How you know you going into Denver playing up against the biggest man in the NBA and you don't go big? You got to make that make sense. You're getting dominated on the boards every game. One of the games, it was 47-30. 47-30 on the boards. The man had a double-double in one game in the first quarter. And you still don't change up nothing. You still don't put a big on him. Come on, man. What we doing? What we doing? One brother say, okay, so how do they get from the play-in to the Western Conference Finals? Because they traded Russell Westbrook $50 million contract deal and picked up some new pieces that can complement LeBron James and AD better. They had the team. Bad coach. You just got to know how to coach the team. That's why it's called coaching. You know, look, what part of coaching don't you get? It's the coach's responsibility to put in the right rotations to where the players in there can complement each other to get the victory. That's what coaching is. Coaching is to motivate, to influence, to remind, to rebuke and scorn the players that's actually in the game. You got to get their mind right. You got to keep them focused. You got to put the right players in. You have to adjust to the other team when they killing you. Again, y'all ain't been watching the game? How many times I got to say this? The Lakers had a 15-point lead going into the third quarter. 15 points. That all went away in the third quarter. They not only took away your 15 points, they went up by like 5 points. So they took away your 15 in the third, went up by 5, going into the fourth. But hold on, how did they do that? Lakers started the third quarter with that small lineups, 3 guards and 2 forwards. You got Anthony Davis and LeBron James playing center. Stop it. They too little. Anthony Davis always been lighting the ass. Let's just be real. Anthony Davis always been lighting the ass. He ain't never been known as a banger. He ain't never been known as putting bodies out there. He's a finesse player who injury prone and always been lighting the ass. That's a fact. And LeBron James is lazy when it comes to being in that paint and actually banging down there. He chased down and blocked people from the back, not the front. They don't go after loose balls, and they don't hustle. So you got centers on your bench that do the grimy, that do the dirty work, that do the bodying, that bring the toughness, and you not even playing them. They up by 15 points in the third quarter. He playing a 3-guard front with 2 forwards down low with AD and LeBron James. They take away the 15-point lead, and Darvin Ham still never changed that rotation. He kept that same rotation out there. Come on, y'all. That's common sense, man. How many times I got to say that? If you up by 15 points, and then you got this lineup out here, the moment them points start going away, they go up by 6. They take away 6 of that 15. Timeout. Somebody got to come out of the game. Because that's not working. They're about to go on a run. He didn't do that. He kept that same team in there. He kept that same team, that same 5 in there. And they took away the whole 15 and went up by 5. Hold on. He used that same 5 to close out the Laker game. and they got killed. Think about that. You telling me that's a good coach? You telling me that's a good coach? That starting five you put out there that was up by 15, got your 15-point lead taken away, and they went up by 5 in that same quarter. Look, you couldn't hold a 15-point lead at home in one quarter. You got your whole 15 points taken away in one quarter and let them go up by 5 in that same quarter at home. And you decide to use that same 5 goes out in a close that muscle. You telling me that's not a bad coach? You telling me that's not bad coaching? Like, man, get out of here, boy. Is you what? Is you serious? Come on, man. Stop playing. No, man. Come on, man. That's terrible coaching. What's the purpose of Dennis Schroder being in the game? He can't help you offensively or defensively. Why you got him in the game? Why you got him in the game? Why you got him closing out the games? He been doing that all series long. Playing Dennis Schroder at the end, he fouling and turning the ball over, and he too damn little. He too little. One of them games, Jamal Murray got 30 points in the second quarter at halftime. How you let this man go wild like that? Because you steady playing them little guards on him. Jokic getting a triple-double or better in this damn series. How you letting them do that? Because you're not playing none of your bigs. Man, Tristan Thompson played good tonight. Darvin Ham, Jeff would not keep him in the game. Wouldn't even keep him in the game. Wouldn't even keep him in the game. Man, that was terrible, man. That was terrible. I'm sorry. I'm keeping it 100. That was so disappointing. But I knew it, man. I said it, man. I say they gonna lose. That man ain't changed nothing. You know it's bad. You know it's bad when the sports analysts and them actually asking him that. They asked Darvin Ham that. They said, hey, is you gonna change up anything in rotation? He said, no. I believe in my guys. How the hell you gonna believe in your guys? It ain't working. Hey, boss, he ain't working. It ain't working. But you rather make it hard. Loving you is battle. And we both end up scars. I keep letting you back in. But you rather make it hard. Man, get up out of here. Terrible, man. You got to go big. Terrible. Can't stand this. Boy, I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you. Ain't nothing worse than watching your team get their ass whooped. That's some of the worst sports to watch, boy. That's the worst thing about watching sports. When it's your team that's getting their ass whooped. Oh, that's so irritating, ain't it, y'all? Ain't that, man? And you know what they should be doing. You hollering at the TV screaming. Like, what are you doing? What, man, get them out the game. He's steady sitting there like, no, they'll work it out. But you can't afford to think they're going to work it out. Every quarter count. Every minute count. You giving them momentum. Bron started out on fire, going to the paint, everything, playing aggressive, ran out of gas. Not playing smart ball. I blame them too, man. I blame them too. I blame them too. And let me tell you why I said I blame them too. I blame them too because of this. I blame LeBron them because they know better. But he trying to play hero ball, and it cost them in the end too. 4 seconds on the clock, you had 2 players wide open. You trying to force it to kick the ball out. Let them take the shot. Stop trying to, let them take the shot. He didn't do that. And what happened? Got stripped. They lost against the Denver Nuggets team. They beat them with a team. Denver Nuggets was connected. They was a team. They played together. Nobody panicked, and they knew every game they got more confident and confident. When Brian them had that almost 20-point lead, they didn't fumble. They kept their cool. They stayed focused and got the chipping away at that lead. Darvin Ham forgot he was a coach and got caught up in watching the game as a spectator. That's what he did. He got to watching the game as a spectator and stopped coaching. He got so deep into the game, like, bro, you do know you the coach. How long you gonna let this go on? How long you gonna continue this? Jokic got 5 fouls and nobody bringing him the heat. That man got 5 fouls in like the beginning of the 4th quarter, and y'all let that man play that whole quarter with 5 fouls. Y'all let that man play that whole quarter with 5 fouls. And he the one that gave it to you in the end. He the one that gave you the dagger in the end. He shouldn't even been in the game. He shouldn't even been in the game. Y'all should have forced him to play defense. I'm going to force him to play defense or we going to get this foul. I guarantee you he would have got right the hell out of the way. They didn't do that, though. They didn't do that, though. Anthony Turner. Why don't they play no big body? That's what I'm saying. And when they did put Tristan Thompson in today, Tristan Thompson played damn good. Damn good defensively and offensively. He played damn good. Took him right out. Took him right out the game. Terrible. Young boy, that's twice they didn't make him foul out. Facts. Facts. Man playing with 5 fouls the whole 4th quarter and gave y'all the dagger in the end. He gave y'all the dagger in the end. Like, come on, man. What are we doing? Johnny Cool. Last game, he had 5 fouls with like 8 minutes left in the 4th. Right. And guess what happens? Here's the thing about if y'all pay attention to the game, notice everything was around Jokic. Either he's scoring or he's assisting in the offense. So it revolves around him. You got to get him out the game when he got 5 fouls. The whole offense and defense is revolving around this man. Literally. That man is a point guard center bringing the ball up from the other end of the court, setting up all the offense. And they go right to him. Get him the ball. They go to what works. Unlike Darvin Ham, unlike LeBron James, I blame him too because he know better. And he should have been coaching. Troy Williams say, truth, we know Darvin Ham is trash. But what are we doing to move forward? Man, we need to push for Kyrie Irving. We need to push to get Kyrie Irving. That's who they need. They need a reliable shooter who is a proven champion and warrior, who can play through the intensity of the playoffs, who's a big-time shot maker and playmaker, somebody who's familiar with LeBron James, somebody who know how to win with LeBron James, somebody who unlike Russell and Schroder and all them guys who every now and then get you a bucket, somebody who get buckets. Somebody who get buckets. Remember, the Lakers playing D'Angelo Russell $30 million. He get $30 million a year. I'm glad this is last year, because if I'm the Lakers, you're not getting $30 million. So that's gone. They paying Michael Beasley. They paying him $16 million a year. Okay, you're not going to get that. Good thing your contract over this year. That's $46 million. That $46 million we ain't got to pay. Whatever Dennis Schroder is, contract is, let me get you out the way. Let me get you out the way. I'd rather have Kyrie over all of them. I'd rather get him over them. D'Angelo Russell gave us nothing. Gave us nothing this series. And they paying him $30 million a year. D'Angelo Russell get $30 million. $30 million. Yeah, we can get that away. We can get that away. Yeah, we can get that away. We don't need that. You're done. That's a lot of money we can free up. We don't need nothing. You can have all of them. We keeping Rui Hashimori. We keeping the white boy Reeves. We keeping AD and LeBron. We keeping Tristan Thompson. We getting rid of Darvin Ham. You can get that up too. We don't want Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham can leave. Russell could leave. Schroder could leave. Michael Beasley could leave. You can get them up out of here. Pack it up. Pack it up. We don't need them. Need a big power forward. They don't need no power forward. They got forwards. That's who LeBron and AD is. They not centers. They forwards. They got forwards. They got forwards. Man, the Lakers had the team to win. Bad coaching hurt them, man. Bad coaching hurt them, okay? Lakers had the team to win, man. Bad coaching hurt them. All they had to do was play their bigs. They never played their bigs. They never really played their bigs. They never played their bigs. And you play your big, that changed the game dramatically for everybody. It makes the game more easier for Bron and AD. That they ain't got to be wasting all that energy on Jokic and trying to make it up on the offensive end. That's why he gassed out. Bron gassed out. Started out on fire in the first and second quarter. Gassed out in the third and fourth. Trying to hold Jokic. Too little. That's why I blame him too. Because you got to be man enough to admit that. Like, man, he too big for me. Darvin Ham, you need to put Tristan Thompson back in the game. He was doing good. Put him in the game with us. Let him close out. Schroder is hurting us. Jokic is hurting us. Put somebody out there who aggressive in that bang like that. Put him out there with us. Nope. He want to be the one to get the victory. He want to say, I hold Jokic. I contain Jokic. I turned the ball over and stripped it from him. Right. That man made you pay. That man made y'all pay. All y'all pay. All y'all gonna pay. Oh, you gonna put these small guys on me? I'm finna make y'all pay. What part of back-to-back MVP you don't get that I am? What part of that you don't get? Okay, well, I'm gonna make y'all remember. Oh, you put Rui Hashimori on me? You put this small forward on me? Bang! I'm gonna make him pay. Oh, you got LeBron on me in his 20th year? Bang! I'm gonna make him pay. Oh, you got AD on me who light in the ass and fragile and can't even play 40 games a season? Bang! I'm gonna make you pay for it. I'll make you pay for it. I'm gonna force you to play a big man. But not stubborn Darvin Ham. I ain't playing nobody big. I don't care. I'm gonna keep them out there. You just gonna have to beat us. Make me believe it. Prove it. Prove it. Right. We gonna prove it. They got swept. Terrible. Okay, Styles Black say he a two-time MVP for a reason. Best player in the league. Lakers have no one that can guard him. False. I don't agree to that. When Tristan Thompson was out there, he was successful against Jokic every time. Every time. They definitely had somebody to guard him. They just wouldn't play him. They just wouldn't play him. What could you do if you ain't going to get played? What could you do? He ain't putting you in the game because he's trying to cater to LeBron and AD, giving them everything they want. Okay, then you fired. You fired, man. Beat it. You fired. Sampson say, if you gave Jokic a few minutes to adjust, he'd bust Thompson up. False. False. Tristan Thompson already is a proven champion. Tristan Thompson made his whole career off of banging in the paint, offensive rebounding, playing defense. That's how he won with LeBron James. That's how they was able to go to 4 back-to-back championships. The man is 32 years old. He is a proven guy. He just didn't get the playing time because Darvin Ham wouldn't play him. And if you let Tristan Thompson stay in the game long, he get better. He get better. Can't do nothing if a person ain't playing you. Can't do nothing if a person ain't playing you. Tatted. Darvin Ham was coaching like he trying to get a lottery pick in the draft. Facts. Okay, the brothers say, what does not playing Tristan have to do with catering to LeBron and AD? Do you realize Tristan and LeBron are close friends? This would have to do with catering to LeBron and AD because you got LeBron and AD playing his position. You allowing Bron and AD to be lazy on defense by trying to play center position, but not actually doing what the center position requires you to do. Get grimy, be physical, go out the loose balls, hustle, literally defend the paint. Ain't what they be doing. When Bron be in that center position, they be punishing him down there. Act like he ain't even down there. And he don't block shots frontwards. He chase down shots. Come on, man. You got a lot to, man. Do you know all? Listen, man, don't talk to me about no basketball if you don't know basketball, okay? Don't talk to me about basketball if you don't know basketball. Because if you don't see this, bro, you blind and you don't know nothing about ball. You have to explain to me how you ain't playing your centers and you playing your forwards as centers. And you got 3 centers on your bench you haven't played yet. You have to explain that. Why Denver is playing big ball and you playing small ball. You playing a 3-guard front. Why Denver is playing 4 big men and 1 small and Pope. Pope, the littlest dude out there. Everybody else big. Jamal Murray is big. You got Gordon big. Michael Porter big. Jokic big. They going big on y'all. And you playing a 3-guard small front. Get out of here. Stop it. Lawrence said, truth be speaking with passion. You won't win the debate. You won't win the debate with truth. You sure won't win the debate with me. You know why you won't win the debate with me, truth? How them people won't win the debate with me, truth? Because I'm going to tell the truth. A person can't tell me I'm lying. Because if you watch the game, it's there. And I don't like lying. I don't want to lie. So I try to speak about things I know about. Look, I'm a Laker fan. I told you, one of the worst things about sports is watching your team get their ass whooped. If you're a sports fan, ain't nothing worse than watching your team get their ass whooped if you like sports. Because you see what the problem is. You know how it can be fixed. And when it's not being done, that's what gets you frustrated. That's what gets you mad, because you know this shouldn't have went that way. Bad coaching. Look, this is why coaches always get fired first. Coaches are responsible for everything. The coaches is even responsible for the stars. What part of a coach don't you get? When you sign up to be the coach, that means you got to talk to these players. You got to get in their head. You got to motivate them. You got to keep them focused on the game plan. You got to put in the right rotations and players. You have to adjust. It's the playoffs. And the playoffs is all about adjusting. You never adjusted. You played the same lineups all 4 games. It didn't work game 1. It didn't work game 2. It didn't work game 3. And it didn't work game 4. So how is that a good coach? Come on, man. Terrible. Bad coaching, man. That's why all coaches get fired when a team lose. They fire the coaches first. Y'all got a whole coaching staff. How nobody on the coaching staff say, hey, we need to play Tristan. Look, Tristan and Thompson and LeBron James got history. They got more history than AD. Tristan Thompson and LeBron got more history than AD. Ain't nobody on that Lakers team got more history with LeBron and winning than Tristan Thompson. None of them. Tristan Thompson went to about 4-5 championships with LeBron James. Okay? Playing center. Playing the center position. In fact, LeBron was responsible for Tristan Thompson getting that big contract in Cleveland. When Tristan was getting like 80-something million. Wasn't paying that man that money for nothing. That man was earning that money. He was known as one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. A defensive presence, a physical person in the paint, and knew how to run the ball. You saw it tonight. Tonight was the most minutes he ever played in that Laker uniform. And he played real good, and they wouldn't keep playing him. They wouldn't keep playing him. They wouldn't keep playing him. Terrible. Bad coaching, man. Bad coaching. And I blame LeBron and them too, because they should recognize that and said something about it. But no, he wanted the credit. Pride and arrogance. And your ass got swept. Pride and arrogance. Hell, he hurt the team too. All that effort for nothing. So it is what it is. This brother say this man really thought Tristan Thompson was going to stop Jokic. It ain't that he going to stop him, but he would have did better. So hold on. Let me ask you this question. Again, you think you smart. You don't know nothing you talking about. You think Rui Hashimori do a better job on Jokic than Tristan Thompson? You think LeBron James do a better defensive job on Jokic than Tristan Thompson? You believe AD can do a better job on Jokic than Tristan Thompson? When AD let it be known he don't even like to play the center position. Bron in his 20th year. Rui Hashimori is a small forward. You think them three can have a better success on Jokic than Tristan Thompson? We just saw it tonight. How was Tristan Thompson holding Jokic tonight? He was successful, wasn't he? And if he played more minutes, he would have even did more. Who killed them in the end? How do Jokic got 5 fouls in the fourth quarter, in the beginning of the fourth quarter, and he played the whole fourth quarter without fouling out and gave y'all the nail in the coffin at the end? You explain that to me, since you so smart, since you know basketball. Come on, man. Y'all sound crazy, man. People just be talking. People just be talking and running off at the mouth. He said Jokic scored on him too. Jokic scored one basket on him off a switch, bro. We watching it. What are you talking about? He scored one time. One time. He was blocked out. He was blocked out. He wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't doing nothing when Tristan Thompson was on him, bro. What you talking about? Stop it. We're not going to play games. I watched the game. Stop acting like y'all don't know what happened. Stop acting like, look, it's okay when you hate somebody, man, but damn, why you brothers can't keep it real? What's so hard about keeping it real? Stop saying stuff like people didn't watch the game, because you're not going to get away with it. Stop making it seem as though we not watching it. So you just saying anything stupid just to justify what you want to believe, rather than keeping it real. That's why I say about Denver. Denver did what they supposed to do. Kept their foot in the Lakers' ass and forced them to try to make a change. They never did it. So Denver didn't have to change up nothing. Denver didn't change up nothing. They didn't have to adjust to nothing, because the Lakers never adjusted. So if you're going to keep playing that same way, we're going to keep playing the same way. We ain't stopping nothing. Y'all got to make us change. They didn't do it. So you explain to me how the Lakers play the same damn starting lineup all 4 games and lost all 4 games. You explain that to me. Even when the sports analyst said to Darvin Ham, are you going to change up your rotation? He said no. No, I'm not going to change up my rotation. I believe in my guys. You believe in your guys? Okay, well, you got swept. You didn't change nothing, so you got swept. It wasn't successful to you in none of the 4 games. So come on, man. What's wrong with people, man? It wasn't no different lineup, because they still had LeBron and AD playing the center position. They still had D'Angelo Russell playing the point guard with Reeves. It wasn't no starting lineup. The only thing they decided, whether or not you're going to play Vanderbilt or you're going to play Rui Hachimura. That's not no change up. That was not no change up, okay? Stop it. Oh, man, people just be talking. People just talking. Again, I already told you. This is what I mean by you don't know basketball. I already told you. His definition of change up is the guard position. Should I play D'Lo? Should I play Lonnie Walker? Should I play Schroder? Should I play Reeves? That's not your problem. Your problem is you too little. That's your problem. You too little. You have to play a center to complement AD and LeBron. What part of that don't you get? You have to play a center down there with them. LeBron is not a center. Anthony Davis is not a center. Okay? Those are forwards. You have to play a center down there with them. That makes their game stronger. That's how they become better. They're not better in the center position. They are liabilities, and they paid for it this whole series. Damn, like how stupid could people get? Like, damn, use your common sense. You got this man damn near getting a triple-double every game, because you're still playing LeBron and AD as your centers. Damn. And then you even get worse. You go from LeBron James being your center to now playing a small forward on a man, Rui Hachimura. You got Rui Hachimura, a small forward, playing Jokic. Man, get out of here. What's wrong with people, man? These people don't know nothing about ball. This person said, this is what I mean by these people don't know nothing about ball. He said, how does a center make AD and LeBron stronger? Like, do I really have to answer this question? Like, how old are you? 14? What you like, 13 years old? Do I really have to answer a question this stupid? How does a center complement LeBron James and AD to make them stronger? Okay, let me tell you. Because they don't have to exert that much energy in defending Jokic, which makes them gas out like we just saw. LeBron had a good, strong first half. Then as the game continue to go, you become more fatigued, exerting all this energy and holding Jokic. It hurts you offensively. When you have a center that can take on that assignment, and you can free yourself on the wings and save a lot of energy down the stretch. That's how a center complement them and make them stronger. You forgot how they won the championship and defeated Denver the first time? How did the Lakers put Denver out when they won the ring in the Western Conference Final 2 years ago when they won? How did the Lakers beat Denver? They played a three-man big. They had LeBron and AD with Dwight Howard. When Dwight Howard would go out, JaVale McGee would replace Dwight Howard. So they always had a center and a gang with them at all times. They dominated the paint. They was the defensive threat in the paint position, and they was like the number one defensive team in the NBA. No different. The only difference is they not playing the center. Like, damn, what's wrong with people? Like I said, here's the stupidity. Well, he ain't got McGee and D Howard on the roster. Yeah, but they got centers. What part of that don't you get? You play a center with them. You don't play them as the centers. You play a center with them. Like, damn. Let me show you how you don't understand. Look at the game tonight. Lakers didn't get second chance shots. Why wasn't they getting second chance shots when they was missing their shots? Because if you could pull AD and Bron out when they shooting jumpers and mid-range shots, what happens is you don't have a big in the paint no more. So why was Denver getting second chance shots? When Jokic would go out around the perimeter, why would he shoot the ball miss? Why was Denver able to get second chance shots? Because they still big. They still got Michael Porter Jr. They still got Gordon down there. They big still. They still big. So even if Jokic pull out, you still got two bigs down there. You do that with the Lakers when you got AD and LeBron switching each other up on the center position. Bron falling in love with the three-point shot. You ain't got nothing in the paint. AD missing this little mid-range. You ain't got nothing in the paint. They ain't getting no second chance shots. Like, damn, people don't even know basketball. Damn, what's wrong with people, man? Yeah, boy. That's what's wrong with these brothers. They don't like to listen, man. They don't like to listen, man. My God. Michaela's father says, people on here trolling Truth. I don't know what they was watching. Tonight it was plain as day. You can see Thompson made a big difference and he took him out. Facts. Hey, did you see, not only that, did you see in the game when Thompson was in there, you saw how he was jacking at him? He was like, told y'all, like, come on, man. I'd kill him. He was like basically saying, keep me in the game. You see what I do when I'm in a game? You see how fired up he was? Like, man, kick me in the game. You see the difference I make? That's what that man was literally doing and saying, man. Literally. Fired up. He bought that too. You didn't see the Lakers and them that hype like that. He was cussing them out like, let's go. Man, forget this. Let's go. I got them. Let's go. Took the man out the game. Come on, man. Stop playing. I don't know what they were watching. Anthony Turner, you need a big to chase Joker around, plus it helps take pressure off AD. Facts. Like these people don't even, I can't stand talking to dumb people, man. Like that, boy, I'm telling you, like, if you don't see this, boy, I could tell how, look, let me tell you something. If you getting sports wrong, I can imagine what you're doing in life. If you getting sports wrong, you definitely got life messed up. If you can't call a sports game, you definitely ain't calling relationships. You definitely ain't calling finances. You definitely ain't call what? If you can't see this, I hate to see what your finances look like. I hate to see what your relationship like. If you can't call this, what? Man, please. Bring some people up here, man. I'm dropping the link right here. Y'all want to talk about game, you come up and talk about it. Go to the link right here. Yeah. Bayou, what's good, my guy?
What's up, man?
Man, how you feeling?
I'm good, man. Just coming out. But let me start with some of them in the comment, man, because they so dumb.
Go ahead.
They not understanding you saying play your center. They saying just because they ain't Dwight or they ain't, JaVale, that you just don't play them. Okay, let's take this to football. So you saying if you don't have a good offensive tackle or a good offensive guard, you just don't play him. You just let your quarterback get sacked. That don't make no sense. You gotta play your centers, bro. That's what they in there for. It don't matter if they're not as up to talent as the other ones. You still have to play them. They extra bodies that can bang and bump with them. You have to do that.
And what's crazy by you, Tristan Thompson is a proven center. Like, it ain't like we talking about a scrub here. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, you saw the game, right?
Oh, of course. Of course.
Did you see every time Tristan got in the game? Did you see what happened, bro?
And that's what I was saying. Like, he played with such high energy on both ends.
And then, again, bro. Facts. Look, bro, think about this. This is what I'm saying, bro. You talking about bad coaching. Lakers up by 15 points in the third quarter, going into the third. You let them take away your 15 and go up by 5, and you keep the same team in there. You kept that same 5 out there while they taking away the 15-point lead, literally. And you choose to use that same 5 to close out the fourth quarter. That same 5 that got the 15-point taken away. You use that same 5 to close out your fourth quarter. Like, come on, man. Stop playing, man.
He must be Jenny Buss's boyfriend.
Yeah, they got to be in a relationship. It's some freaky sex going on somewhere One of them go together.
because
He go with
what he
somebody.
did tonight was any fan could understand. Like what you did tonight, you can't come back.
Yeah, that he shouldn't come back. He shouldn't come back.
What he did this series is deplorable.
Yeah, bro, he changed up nothing. The only thing he'll change up is the guard. Should I start Schroder or should I start Austin Reed? Should I start Austin Reed or should I start D'Lo? Like, bro, like, what are you doing, man? You
And
need to
then the
play
crazy,
a 3-man big at all time. You need a center down there with Bron and AD at all times. Like that
AD is not a center. He
right.
been said that at Kentucky.
Bro,
He's
that's
not a
what I'm
center.
saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. He always been fragile and light in the ass. We know that. Who don't know
Right. He's not a banger. He finesse.
and
Facts.
the crazy part is in that fourth quarter, late in the fourth, they was running a 1-5 pick and roll with Murray and Jokic. They ended up taking Schroder off Murray and putting LeBron on Murray. So if Schroder isn't playing defense, what are you in the game for?
Facts. He ain't
What are
doing
you in the
nothing
game for?
offensively or defensively.
Like, so if he ain't gonna give you no offense, you might as well pull it big in the game. You're gonna get the same amount of offensive production. You
I
might as
know
well.
LeBron keep his body in shape, and I know LeBron do what he got to do to keep his body right. But I'm 45 years old. He 38 years old. At 38 years old, I'm not gonna be able to. How you gonna be able to run out and guard everybody that's good on the court? You want him to guard Jokic. Now you want him to get up top and guard this man. He can't do that. It just don't make no sense.
Yeah,
The
he too little. Every time you saw it, like every time you saw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
do 7'3".
Every time you saw it. Yeah, that's terrible. You again, you have to play a 3-man big. You have to put 3 bigs out there. You have to. You have to, bro. You have to. I mean, you have to when you playing against that team like that. You have to. Now you could get away with Bron and AD again. You could get away with Bron and AD playing that center position down there because when they played in the Memphis game, Memphis didn't have a center. Golden State don't have a center. Denver got a
Right.
center. Denver got a center. Okay,
Got the
a real
best center.
center. Like, come on, man. You could look. You could have got out of this series with your bigs and then went back small playing Miami or Boston, but you got to put them centers out there, man.
Bro, you have to bang him from when the ball gets in the inbounds, you gotta bang him. Have a center rubbing up against his arm the whole time. Pause. You gotta bang that guy. You gotta wear him down.
Hold on, let me say this. The brother say, you a Laker fan from Milwaukee? Well, first of all, I'm not from Milwaukee. I'm from Chicago, so you're wrong right there too. Again, sports is not the same as it was back in the days. You can't really like teams nowadays. You have to like players as a result of money because they don't keep teams together like they did back in the days where you probably could play your whole career with 4-5 players on the same team. They don't do that no more as a result of money. So the game is more about players that go to different teams. I like the Lakers because I like the Kobe Bryant and been a Kobe Bryant fan. But I like LeBron when he was in Cleveland. Now he played for the Lakers. So know the game, okay? This is not sports back in the 80s and 70s. This sports now in 2023 where top players rotate and don't stay with the same teams they whole careers no more.
And
So
whoever said that you gotta be a homer.
Nah,
You don't have to be a homer.
I'm a homer, but I'm a homer. I'm like Pelicans my squad, but I miss with LeBron tough, so
That's fine, but nobody said that you have to be a homer. You don't have to be a homer, bro.
That's just like me. I used to be a Bears fan for a long time, but after going damn near 30 years without a quarter, not damn near going 30 years, how the Bears went 30 years, damn near 40, without having a quarterback. Like, come on, that's unacceptable. You never had you ain't have a marquee quarterback. Literally, I ain't exaggerating, bro. And and look, Troy, and I'm not exaggerating, right?
So
Nah.
The
Jim
Bears ain't have
McMahon
a
was the
marquee,
last good one.
right? And he wasn't even considered a good quarterback. He just so
He
happened.
really wasn't. He
You get
really
what I'm
wasn't.
saying?
His
Think
defense
about
was
that, bro.
crazy.
They never had a marquee quarterback in over 30 years. I can't keep liking a team like that. I can't keep liking a team like that. Come on. When do you draw the line? Like, come on, man.
I feel you.
I ain't one of them dudes go down with the ship. I ain't going down with the ship. If it's sinking, I'm trying to find a way off of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't
But
know what they
I
talking
mean,
there's a difference
about.
when you probably jumped off the ship and people who jump and own the ship. Like, oh, I'm a Patriots fan all of a sudden because Tom Brady won so many Super Bowls. You know what I mean? There's a difference between that. So you
Right.
can't.
I mean,
Because
truth, y'all
I
had
liked the Kobe before he started winning championships. You get what I'm saying? I liked him before he started winning. You
Me
get what
too.
I'm saying?
But I
I
liked it
liked
Worthy.
LeBron
That was my
before he
favorite
won
player,
it.
James Worthy.
Right. Look, I liked LeBron before he won the championship. You get what I'm saying? Like, it is
Yeah.
what it is. So yeah,
Nah, I still ride with my Pelicans. I mean, truth, nah, y'all had Jay Cutler over there for the Bears for a minute. You
that ain't
know,
no
he.
good quarterback. Come on,
He
man.
ain't
Come
no
on,
good quarterback, man. He
this
trash.
brother
I was
said Jay
trolling, man.
Cutler.
I was
You
trolling.
Damn,
let
that
me ask
shit's
you
so
this.
cool.
Let me ask you this. Do you think Jay
Uh,
Cutler making the Hall of Fame?
Well,
I
why
mean,
would he be Hall of
he
Fame?
took y'all to the
Right,
NFC Championship.
right,
He
right.
took y'all to the NFC Championship, man. You know, man.
Are
Man,
you
fair
talking
enough.
Bears Hall of Fame or real Hall of Fame?
Right.
Canton.
Facts. Facts.
He ain't going to no Canton.
Nah,
Come
nah,
on,
nah. I
man.
still ride with my Pelicans. You know, we've been trash, so. But I just rock with Bron, man. It's you know, it is what it is. But nah, this game was. I'm glad the series over with, so I ain't gotta even look at them no more.
Yeah, it's a product of
I ain't
bad
gotta.
coaching.
I ain't gotta look at them. But they play. I don't. I put more on
Mm-mm,
Bron and AD because they should. Man,
mm-mm,
look, y'all been playing this game
mm-mm.
long enough. Y'all should be able to just say, man, forget whatever this man say. This is what we doing.
Man, if you're a good coach, you know how people body work. You know AD's not no banger. And you know damn well Bron is not tall enough to guard Jokic. Go put them big fellas in there and see what they do. He didn't even try it. Till it was too late.
Man, look, you letting this
Bad coaching.
like I told you earlier, truth. You can't let him get a triple double. Either you let him score, or you let him assist. You can't let him do
Right.
both. If you let
He
him do
finna
both,
do both.
it's a wrap. So they should have just played whoever they wanted to play on a one. Don't help. Like Lonnie Walker helping Wade from the top of the key and giving up a wide open three was horrible. Like I don't get that at
Okay.
all. Like bro, like
Okay.
just
I want to ask this question. So this brother said this. Let me just show you how fake people can be. He said, if you follow players, you're a bandwagon hopper. But watch the statement after this. He says, I've been a Laker fan my whole life. Didn't follow players like a fan. Okay. What made you a Laker fan? Because the Lakers,
Right.
for the most part, always had good teams. So you became a Laker fan as a result of it having a good team that you liked and enjoyed watching. So you liked the players as a result of them being on the Lakers, which made you say that, oh, I'm riding with the Lakers because you liked the players that was on the Lakers. Now, at that time, whoever the Lakers was that you was watching that you liked, if he would have went to another team, you would have liked him for being on that team also. So stop with these fake games because that's lame. When you say that you a fan of this team or this and that, it's only because 9 times out of 10 at that time that you probably became a fan of that team, they probably had a good team at that time with players who actually was good that kept you
That's a
entertained
fact.
and while you watched it. You didn't
Hmm.
become a Laker fan when they was terrible and horrible. You wasn't a
Yeah.
Laker fan then. You became a Laker fan because of how good they probably was at the time that made you a fan. That's why I called a fan. You enjoyed what? You enjoyed how you were being entertained by that person. So you wasn't a Laker fan at a time where they was horrible and you became a Laker fan. Then they got good and you stayed. No, you liked them when they was good. You became a fan and you saying, "Oh, I roll with the Lakers." So stop with these games, man.
Hey, truth. He said, "Hey, Smush Parker, my man." He run the point. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Nah, what you saying right. Everybody likes a team because they like what they was doing.
Them dudes been trolling all night. I don't even pay them no attention.
Oh, dude been trolling?
No, everybody's saying stupid comments.
Oh.
Like the fourth, fifth comment, he done pulled up. Niggas just saying anything for attention, bro.
Right. But again, look how truth just embarrassed him though when it's actually presented in the right way though, man. But it is what it is. I'm actually keeping it real. I'm glad this series over too, man.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Man, I'm more than glad.
Cause this was pissing me off, bro. This was pissing me off big time, man. And like I said, I believe Darvin Ham called this team to lose, and LeBron James did a terrible job and called this team to lose too. You know what I'm saying? He did a terrible shooting throughout this whole series, terrible playmaking throughout the series. Arrogance and pride definitely destroyed this team from the coach and the superstar players. Darvin Ham arrogance and pride of not adjusting and changing up rotations and playing none of his bigs, trying to make it seem as though the game plan he got works and he gonna prove to us it could work, even though no, it didn't work. LeBron James knowing the game but refusing not to actually take charge, to be more demanding, to actually also assist in putting in the right rotation because he wanted the glory and fame of being the one to actually dethrone Jokic and them. So he made it personal and it hurt the team also. Terrible.
They should have won game one and they should have won tonight. Because how in game one Murray had 5 fouls, you didn't attack. And then tonight, Jokic got 5 fouls and you don't attack him. How you let these two star players finish the game in both games? I don't get that. I don't get it at all. But that
I mean, do you think LeBron and Darvin Ham had a conversation about how he's playing the game and how he ain't?
Or part again, Troy?
Do you think that LeBron and Darvin Ham had a conversation about how he's moving his rotation and how he isn't?
No.
Like maybe he had he's not going to have a say because he's a player. He's a coach. So
they
player can't tell coach.
They asked LeBron the same thing, actually. They asked him about.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
They asked him about changing up the rotation, and he was saying there ain't nothing wrong with it neither. Right. Because you get to play lazy on defense and think you're going to sit down in that paint and no, stop it. That's what I mean by just terrible, man.
Hold on.
Don't say you want to win if you don't want to win.
Hold on,
because last I heard, he wanted to win.
Samson and Styles think that we're delusional. They think that
this
we
dude
believe
Styles
that
Black keep trying to come on.
Yeah, they think that we think that we just believe Tristan just would have kept him to 0 points. That's not what we saying.
Because
just saying put a body on him. That's not what we're saying at all, dude. You can mic up and come up here, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
A body on you is a whole different thing than stopping you from scoring.
You can't stop great players, bro. That's not what you can do. But you can take pressure off.
That's why they say you can't. That's why they say you can't stop them, but you can contain them. That's why I said to the beginning. You trying to tell me that you believe Bron, AD, or Rui Hachimura could have played a better defense on Jokic than Tristan Thompson? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Disagree with that. Come on, man.
Because you can't stop a great player, bro. That's not what you can, and that's not what we saying is you can stop him. I mean,
but Tristan Thompson is a different kind of guy. Like he's not really a bum. You know what I mean? He's no bum.
Hold on, look what he's saying. Let me just show you how they tell on themselves. He said Tristan played well, but the longer he played, the less effective he would have been. How
you know?
Right. You see how you tell on yourself? You have to admit that when he was in the game, he was effective. But
he's mad rested up.
Hold on, but you saying like, well, if he would have played longer, that would have stopped. No, doubt it. If he played longer, it would have actually helped the team even more because now Jokic got to do more. Now he got to do more. Now he has to actually exert a lot of energy because now he got a presence on him that he got to put more energy into. It was easy for him to put Rui Hashimura in the paint and back him up. That was easy for him to do. Now you got another bigger body on you. You got to put more energy because it ain't so easy to do that now. Then
And
you got
not
to play
only
both ends of the floor. Like,
and
come
not
on,
only
man.
that, but you gotta try to keep him off the offensive glass. What great players don't like is
Facts.
the players that hustle. Players that hustle annoy you the
Facts.
most because now you got to work even harder, and you know that's what he gonna do. He gonna make you work harder than what you need to on that end. So you
Bro, he
having to
coming
put
off the
forth
bench. He
more
gonna make you
energy
work
is
hard.
something you don't want to do.
I
So
just find it funny that Denver ain't never won nothing at all. And here they is speaking as though they actually been here before. Like they actually used to winning and actually won something. Like you talking about bandwagon. Like, come on, stop it, man. Stop it.
Oh, I can't see the chat. There's different fans in there now.
They
no,
ain't never even won
they just
nothing.
want to
Like,
talk.
come on, stop it.
It's just people that just want to talk, man.
Oh,
They
they
ain't
Right.
Laker haters. That's what they are.
they just want to
Right.
talk,
And for the
man.
He
most
They
part,
said,
Laker haters. They ain't
for the
Denver
most
fans. They
part,
Laker haters.
right. And for the most part, they only saying that because the results with the Lakers lost. But if the Lakers would have been winning, they wouldn't even been saying this. So it's like, oh, we could show out, we could come out of the clear now because the Lakers actually lost. You know what I'm saying?
Then
But
that's a
nah,
shame.
AD and Bron definitely got to take a. They should have done better with the adjustment themselves because I don't get how they just go along with whatever the hell the coach or
bro, this
whatever, bro.
nigga said Thompson is a career average to below average defender. Nigga, do you watch basketball, boy?
Never. Yeah. Hey
No,
man,
Oh,
he a
God.
top notch defender. That's what he built this
I
shit.
ain't gonna say
That's
top
what he
notch.
came off of.
I ain't gonna say top notch, but
He
But
not
that's
no
what he
below
built his
average.
name off of. His
he's
name
the
wasn't
body.
built off offense. It
I ain't
was
gonna say
being
top
a
notch.
tough guy.
He
Right.
not no
Being
below
the guy
average
who
defender.
knocks out toughness in the paint, get offensive rebounding.
But
That's what he definitely built his career off.
just the
Remember, he
energy
called
alone.
Draymond Green at the club and punched him in his eye for talking crazy. Tristan Thompson ain't no
Yeah.
punk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who they think they? Cats don't know.
Nah,
Facts. That
just,
definitely happened.
just got people who just want to talk, man. They don't. Then they ain't trying to understand nothing. Just want to get their
Of
point out.
course,
So
they
they
want
ain't
to
trying to.
troll, man.
Yeah,
Right.
What's wrong with that?
it is weird. But I'm dang sure happy that this is over with, man. I can't stand to see bad basketball, bro.
I
I
ain't gonna
can't
lie. I
stand it,
hope
bro.
Jimmy Butler do them cats dirty.
It
I
ain't even
actually got
more than
them.
him, but it's a good thing they
I
shooters
actually got
stepping
Denver
up
winning.
though.
I do too.
I got
All
Denver winning,
season,
man.
I ain't gonna lie.
I got Denver winning. That was
Over Miami.
yeah. I it just too much down to bro. Jokic is a lot, bro.
He is a lot. And I don't know
A
who
lot, bro.
Bam ain't gonna be able to do nothing with him.
He too little.
He's a lot, bro. So nah, I don't.
But they got the 3-point shooting that could Miami
The
can
thing,
shoot.
the
They
thing is,
got
they just ain't got Miami. Just ain't got enough star power over there. Just I feel like they just can overcome two stars.
Yeah, because Denver can shoot too. Denver can shoot too.
right.
So
Yeah, but Jimmy Butler can lock down Murray.
see that's the thing though. But you got another problem to have to deal with though. What you do with the big guy? Because Bam is little too.
Oh, you let him get his. He gonna get his regardless. But you lock
That's what I
down
was
Murray.
saying.
You
You
lock
gotta,
down Murray.
you gotta let your man look. If Yo get 50 points, man, let him get 50 points. You just can't let him get 10 plus assists, bro. Let him get as
That's what
much
you
as he
gotta do.
want to
He
get
gonna
down
get
there.
his.
Just let him get as much as he want to get down there. You just cannot. When he getting 10 plus assists, you can't win.
Hmm
You cannot win. You gotta let him play one on one, whoever you gonna put on him, and just say, "Hey, look, bro, do the best you can." And that's it. That's all you can do.
Good
That's
thing
all you
about
can do.
Bam though is that he could switch on to Murray, and Bam is good with guarding guards and forwards too. So when they do them dribble handoffs and them switches, Bam can actually guard point guards and shoot
Now,
guards.
Boston would have actually been a better matchup for Denver,
Yeah.
but I mean, just given personnel wise, but I mean, the way that they, looking now, I mean,
So
it's
we counting
that's a
Boston out. They done, huh? They
Them
cooked.
oh
niggas
man, that's a
done.
wrap.
Them
That's a
niggas.
wrap.
They cooked.
That's a wrap, bro. They ain't coming back from no. They They turn the ball over too much in the fourth quarter, bro. Brown and Tatum do
I would
way.
never want Boston to win myself, ever.
They turn the ball over way too much. They make some crazy decisions down the stretch. I still don't understand why they got Marcus Smart playing point guard, but I mean, let them rock out, I guess. But no, they'll never win with Marcus Smart at point guard. I think Brogdon better than him at point guard, but
Dude off the bench. He was 6th man of
yeah,
the year, wasn't
yeah, Brogdon. Yeah, I think Brogdon way better than Marcus Smart at point guard. He make way better decisions, which hurt the Lakers with Schroder in at point guard. He's horrible with
he?
decision.
He's awful.
Horrible with decision making. Half court sets be horrible, but I mean that's.
I mean, he makes some good plays every now and again, but overall, he awful.
Yeah, that was. I mean, series over with now, man. I mean, shit. It ain't. So
Man,
what?
we getting Kyrie Irving, man. We need Kyrie Irving, man. We need to pick up Kyrie. It's a wrap.
He was
But
at
they
the game
need to.
tonight,
They
too.
need to implement a coach who
Oh, he
can
was at the
actually
game
get.
tonight.
Yeah, he was at the game tonight, sitting next to
There
the
you go.
Lakers.
Oh
man.
yeah. That's another indicator. He
Oh,
definitely
Reed was at the game tonight?
Yeah, Kyrie was sitting next to the Lakers.
I ain't seen.
Yeah, he was.
But they need to get a coach who can implement actually good offense, bro. Because they have. I don't like seeing all this.
What they need is a
offense
coach
that they
that's
do.
respected. Darvin Ham is not what?
I don't like all the one-on-one they do, man. It's
Funny
crazy.
thing is, they fired Frank Vogel because they thought that Frank Vogel couldn't motivate Lakers players and couldn't get the best out of them, only for them to give poor effort in this series. So what was your point in hiring Darvin Ham at all? You really hired the nigga to counteract what you hired him for. Like, that's crazy.
It's a bad hire.
Yeah, I personally don't think that they're going to fire him. I don't.
Oh, he's gonna be there next year.
He should be fired.
But it's gonna be up to the players whether they want to get it done or not. Because he's not gonna be no help.
Yeah.
Man, Braun going on his 21st year, man. I mean, I don't know how good the team going to even be next year, to be honest with you. Because AD, it's crazy that LeBron playing in year 20 and he ain't come out the game number once and AD taking all the breaks he wants.
I think that's what pissed me off the most.
So I don't even know what LeBron even thinking in his team right now. Because the player that's
is AD a wasted talent?
Yes, he is. And that's not an overreaction. He is a wasted talent.
Is he a waste of talent?
How old is he? Like 20? He's like 28, 29?
No, AD is 30, bro.
He 30? Yeah. And LeBron 38. And he was sitting out. He sat out almost the whole third. He came back in the third quarter. Around what? I think
around like the 9-minute mark. It wasn't even late.
I mean the fourth quarter. He came back in the fourth quarter around like what the 7-minute mark. He sat out around like mid-third and came back in like, come on, man. Bron played the whole first half. AD got a break. Then he sat out like twice in the second half. Like, come on, man. Like, that's crazy. This dude is 38, year 20, and he ain't even getting out the game. But you just
think of what we gave up to go get AD.
I mean,
just think of the names we gave up.
My Pelicans looking good from it. I ain't gonna hold you.
Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram,
Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball.
Your Pelicans looking terrible by you. You got a guy who's so fat he can't even play.
Hey, look,
that's a fact.
I said they should have traded him. But man, look, when he play, he one of the best players.
They just gave that man $200 million and he can't even play because he too
I said
fat.
they should have traded him this past summer. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right.
What's he played? A total of 60 games?
Out
of 4 years. 60 games. That man ain't played 60 games.
Out of like.
Truth, you saying he ain't got 60 games?
No, Zion hasn't played 60 games, bro.
Out of like 300 and some games, he might have played close to 100.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I gotta look that up. 100.
I said close to. I ain't say 100. Well, he missed his whole first year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I gotta look at that, bro.
He missed 40s, I think. No, he missed 60 some games.
Yeah, that's iffy right there, bro.
But you can't deny when he on the court, man. I mean, the dude he a monster, man.
He
And the
talented.
team,
Don't get
and the
me
team is, we look good, but I feel like we should trade him.
How you feel about CJ McCollum? I'm always meant to ask a Pelicans fan that.
I like him. I like what he adds to the squad, man. That's that good veteran leader because we real young over there, bro. Like we real young. So getting a
Yeah,
veteran in there,
he definitely a good veteran leadership
yeah,
over there,
getting
but
a
he
veteran
can't
in
get
there.
Zion healthy.
Nah, Zion, he man, like, but that's his stepdad in his ear, man, wanting to get him out the market. But it's just like, bro, if you great, it don't matter what market you in, bro. Like you can
Bro,
eat,
he in Louisiana eating good. He doing too much. I
man.
saw him at the thing. His foot was going to bust out his shoe.
Man,
I
dude,
think
Boy, out of shape.
that nigga Zion wanted to be on the Knicks. I could tell.
well, we gonna get him now. We gonna get him now.
I don't know.
We're gonna get him wherever the hell you want to get to. But I wouldn't bring him back this year if I was David Griffin and
Bro, he said he could have played, but he ain't want to because he ain't ready.
he said he
Huh?
wasn't mentally right. He said he wasn't mentally right. But
Yeah, he said it was mental.
He
He
said it
couldn't
was
mentally.
mental?
yeah, these players soft these days, man. They all in that Ben Simmons shit, mental health type shit, man. That shit crazy. Man, get your ass on the court and let's see what you can do.
Hey, so you and the fellas get ready to get into it with another little peoples. And your mans look at you and say, I ain't ready yet, and go to the car. Y'all gonna allow that? What?
We gotta get it shaken right here. We'll handle him later. But for the moment, we gotta handle the business in front. We can't
This
go back and deal
this
with him.
this later though. It's time to
Yeah.
let him go, bro. He
But
done deal.
but just like the Pelicans, bro, you just gotta play, bro. You just gotta play with who you got and what you got and who wanna beat up. My thing is, bro, we done paid you this money. You accepted the money. You said all you needed. You said all the right things so you can get the money. We done
He
paid you.
definitely accepted the money.
But now you and your stepdad, y'all talking about all this with the squad. All right, bro, it's time to move on. They shouldn't have paid him in the beginning, but my homeboys, they was all, man, no, nah, bro, you
I
shouldn't
ain't
have.
gonna lie. With him in that lineup, that's a squad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for
oh
sure.
yeah,
That's a squad,
So
bro.
let me
oh
so
yeah.
let me ask y'all this question pertaining to the NBA. In the NBA, who is the player you dislike the most in the NBA and why?
Mm. Ben Simmons for me,
Go ahead.
no cap. Ben Simmons for me. I
Mm.
do
Why?
not like the fact at how he handled the whole Philadelphia situation. Wanting to sit out, wanting to mope. Then you go to the Nets and you don't play, talking about your mental health and all of this. Like, bro, like, what are you doing, bro? But then you got the nerves to get on IG and want to troll the 76ers when they got put out the playoffs this year. So, bro, if you all for mental health, what you doing trolling? If you all
Right.
about mental health, you shouldn't be
Oh,
trolling nobody.
what he say? I didn't hear it.
He took a picture, while they was getting put off, with the skull going with the time and stuff running down, laughing and just doing a bunch of weird stuff. But it's like, bro, like, what you doing? Like, then you trying to sue the 76ers to get your money where they weren't paying you because you was sitting out. Bro, you not playing. What they need to pay you for?
And
Like,
you're not hurt.
people who just entitled, like players who just entitled. I don't like that because, bro, it's a privilege to play in the NBA. Like, it's a privilege. Like, ain't nobody gonna be sitting around here kissing your butt. And then what has he gotten better at since he got in the league? What has he truly gotten better at? He has been the same player every year since he stepped foot in the league.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like that. Every year since he got in the league, he has been the same player. He hasn't got a jump shot at all. How you been in the league for
Turn
six,
the phone.
7 years and still don't got no jump shot? It makes no sense to me. So for me, Ben Simmons is definitely the one I hate. I despise him the most. That's my player.
I'm gonna say James Harden. I hate the way he play.
What you don't like the ISO?
No, I like in terms of like he is a unique scorer. I mean, he led the league in assists, 3-pointers made, scoring a couple times. He led the league in free throws made. So I'm not saying he weak, but the foul baiting and all that type of stuff. Even when he was in Houston, that's why he could never perform in the playoffs good.
Mm.
Because you get more physical in the playoffs, and then you rely on free throws so much. I'm saying calls that you get in the regular season, you don't get in the playoffs. So that's part of the reason why Philly lost this year. If it wasn't a step back three or him going to the free throw line, the nigga act like he couldn't score.
Mm.
I ain't gonna lie, James Harden one of my favorite players to go see live.
That's
when he in the
interesting.
when he in the city, I go watch the play. He exciting to go watch, but that's just me.
For sure.
What James Harden? Houston James Harden or 76 James Harden?
I don't like 76ers James Harden. Houston James Harden was cold.
Houston James Harden was live, bro. Like in that he had that building rocking, bro. He had that building rocking in Houston,
For
bro.
sure.
But not when he was fat.
If Chris Paul was healthy, I think they would have won the chip.
Nah,
I
not
ain't
when
gonna
he was
lie.
fat. He
Which
had that
brings me to that, nephew. My most hated players, Chris Paul.
I agree with you on that one.
I can't stand bruh. For one, every time it get real, he hurt. He get hurt. Every time it get real, he get hurt. He out making commercials, but can't play in the playoffs. I can't stand dude, bro. I just don't like him. Just
He played
he
dirty too.
nice to a way, but they've gave him way more respect than he should have had. There's been point guards that were way better than him in his era.
Who?
Mike Conley
I
Jr.
don't
better
agree
than
with
him.
that. I don't
No,
agree with that.
no, no,
I don't
no,
agree with
How's
that.
he not?
no,
Mike Conley not
no,
better than
no,
Chris Paul. What?
no, no.
How's Mike Conley Jr. not better than
No.
Chris Paul?
No,
No,
Mike Conley was never the best player on his team ever.
no.
Was Chris Paul?
Yes,
What
Yes.
team?
with the Hornets, with the Clippers. What do you mean?
Where'd he go?
You tweaking, bro.
He was the best player on this team, bro. We ain't doing that, bro.
Where'd he go though?
We
But
ain't
where'd he
doing that,
go?
though. He was in the playoffs with both of them teams.
But where'd he go?
It was then he took that OKC
And
team.
where's he at right now?
He took that OKC team when he was only there for 1 year to the playoffs. They weren't even supposed to make the playoffs. He took them there.
Oh,
Come
he
on,
took
bro.
him to the playoffs?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. That's a good feat, I guess.
with a bunch of
A
babies.
lot of players done did that. Paul George took Indiana to the playoffs.
That team was way better than the OKC team that I'm talking about. Stop it.
This is what I'm
Stop it.
saying. He's never won anything. But they regard him as one of the best. His numbers aren't.
Chris
Where's his
Paul.
numbers?
Chris Paul's a top 5 point guard
Neither
all
had
time.
John Stockton never won a anything, but he's still a good point guard, bro. Jason,
Yeah, he's a good point guard because his numbers is solidified. He's the most assists, the most steals.
Bro, Chris Paul got one of the highest
Chris
IQs
Paul.
ever played.
Chris Paul is a good. Chris
He
Paul
one
is a
of the
great
most
point
complete
guard.
point guards to ever play.
You
He's
said Mike
not.
Conley. You
He's
said Mike
not.
Conley was.
Yes, he is.
I can say anybody, bro. I mean, I just said that. I'm not
Please.
just saying Mike Conley. I'm just saying anybody.
Bro, no.
Okay,
He's not that great.
In his
He's not.
era, is only one point guard that was better than him. That's Steph. That's it.
His era. Ain't he still playing?
Well, you said in his era.
No, I never said in his era. I said,
That's when you named Mike Conley.
bro, I'm not just saying Mike Conley. I'm just saying anybody. I just put a name out there. I'm not saying Mike Conley is better than him. I'm saying that there's a lot of point guards that have done just as much as he's done.
Ooh.
But why is he so ahead of them? Because he's never done that in the playoffs.
I don't think he ahead of no. I mean, when you think of point guards, you're only gonna put Steph, Magic, and everybody else you don't really care about. Who come after them?
What do they have in common?
I mean, they won, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. He's never won.
Whoever come after them two don't even matter. To
He's
be
never.
honest, when it comes to point guard.
when you come to point guards, are you saying Chris Paul is better than Isaiah Thomas? Are you saying he's better than?
I'm not saying none of that. I'm
I,
just saying
I,
Chris
it's them
Paul's a
two.
top five
I'm
point
just
guard
saying it's
all
them
time.
two, and it's
he's not.
everybody else.
He's not.
Yes, he
He's not.
is. Yes, he is.
How can Chris Paul be a top 5 point
Who your
guard
top
when he's
five
never
point
won
guards all
anything?
time? Who your top five point guards all time?
The top 5 point guards of all time?
Just name five. You ain't even got to put them in order. Who your top 5 point guards all time?
I say Magic Johnson.
Okay.
I'll say
Wardell, you got Steph. Like, what you doing?
yeah, but he's like in between.
Man, this man talking about in between.
A lot of cats bring the ball up with them. Like but yeah, I mean, I guess he's labeled as a point guard. And I had to say him if we're gonna say he's a point guard. And then I probably say
J Kid.
I mean, you definitely have to put him in there. I mean, his numbers speak for itself. And then I probably say Stockton, which is hard for me to say, but his numbers speak for themselves. In an era where you could get beat up out there.
Okay,
And
who
then
you
I say
last?
Isaiah Thomas.
I ain't mad at that.
That's a solid five, bro. But all right, I mean that's one thing I'm gonna say is I agree with you in terms of Chris Paul always being injured. The later part of his career, he have consistently been injured.
But he's
Whenever he,
healthy during regular season, but playoffs, he hurt.
that's just come to his body falling apart when it mattered most. Now that particular part, I'm not disagreeing with you on.
Get nice and
But
get out of commercial.
Chris Paul, especially during his prime, bro, he was the most complete point guard that you could think of. When it comes to distributing, scoring, and he was lead, and he used to average 2 steals when he was with New Orleans. Chris Paul played defense when he was in New Orleans and when he was with the Clippers. As he got older, he became easier to pick on because he is 6 foot. So, but no, Chris Paul, I think Chris Paul is a top 5 point guard all time. But
Who you hate, True?
Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. I can't stand him, bro. Kevin Durant do it for me, man. He's so weak, soft. He a straight up sucker, man. I'm talking about man, let me tell you something. He is a coward. He wanna be, you know what's crazy? He wanna be the man, but don't wanna be the man. He no type of leader. He he fake as hell. Like for instance, let me give you an example. Not only did you lose to not only did you lose to Golden
Golden
State
State.
being down, having them up 3-1, and they come all the way back to beat you. Not only did you lose to them, then you go join them after they beat you as a result of actually you were one of the reasons why y'all lost. Then you go join them to try to go up against LeBron because they needed your help because they couldn't beat them. So you join them. That's why I don't respect none of his championships. So you join that dominant team when it already had won a championship. They already had like uh, uh, a powerhouse super team. So then you join them thinking you the man when in reality all you did was join this powerhouse team. But let me just show you how much of a coward he is. So it was coming up to they was about to do they was gonna get their contract signings. So Draymond Green up because he wanted a max out contract. They knew KD was gonna get the max out contract. So what do? He ends up getting into it with KD on purpose so that he can't, so that he could run KD off and he get the max money because they wasn't gonna pay them both that max money like that because they couldn't afford it at that time. So what happened is he get the disrespecting KD, calling him B words, telling him, we don't need you here. Leave. After you begged me to come here to play for you to help y'all win the championship to beat LeBron, now contract negotiations going to take place. You pick a fight with me. You telling me now you don't need me, gone, leave somewhere. And instead of me staying and having management remove you, I sacrifice $50 million and go to play for Brooklyn, because that's what he gave up leaving Golden State. He gave up $50 million. Now you tell me that's not a coward. Ain't nowhere in the world Draymond Green finna make me give up $50 million. You is not finna make me give up $50 million, bro. No, you're going to
And
leave.
I'm better than you.
Fact, because management would have had made the decision, and that's what they would have did. It's the same thing happened with Kobe and Shaq. Remember Kobe and Shaq? Kobe was tired of playing with Shaq, so he told the Lakers, look, y'all gonna have to make a decision, either him or me, but one of us gotta go, because I'm not staying if he gonna be here. Lakers had to make a decision. They chose Kobe over Shaq. Same thing here. Draymond Green do what he do. Guess what? I'm going to management and I'm letting them know we both can't be here, so make up your mind. You either trade him or I'm out of here. So he decided to let Draymond run him off, at the same time sacrificing $50 million for leaving. Then you get to Brooklyn and you think you're going to run Brooklyn, do your team. You don't lead them to do what you want to do there. Then Kyrie requests for a trade to leave because, they offered him a bogus contract. Brooklyn offered him that contract with stipulations that in order to get your money, we got to go to the championship type stuff. So he like, absolutely not. So he asked and requested to be traded. In the process of that, then here go KD. Don't want to be a leader. Like, I'm not staying here in Brooklyn by myself. I'm leaving too. I'm finna go to Phoenix. I want to go to Phoenix. Send me to Phoenix with Chris Paul and them at that, because they went to the finals already. So all they need is me. Send me to them. So now you thinking you finna go to Phoenix, be the golden boy, because Sony got there. Everybody like, oh, Phoenix the team to beat now. It's gonna be hard beating Phoenix. Phoenix the team to beat now. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, get out of here. He is such a sucker to me. I can't stand Kevin Durant, man.
That's a good call.
Hey, Dep, what's going on?
Chilling, bro. It was good. Man, I just want to say one thing. I want to shout out LeBron, because that dude played 48 minutes, bro. He put everything out there. He put everything out there. It just was not. That's crazy. I bet y'all missed Dwight Howard, right?
And JaVale McGee and
We
the better coach.
miss everything we
Man,
had going on in the bubble.
Listen, everybody else, but if y'all just had Dwight Howard, at least Dwight Howard, it would have made all the difference.
No, A-Dub, did you see how Tristan Thompson was playing when they put him in the game?
Yeah, but the thing with Tristan Thompson, yeah, he was good. He was good, and he definitely was playing harder than AD. He was definitely playing harder than AD. He's just an offensive liability. He's just an offensive liability, though.
But they don't need him offensively, though. You don't put him in that.
Definitely don't.
You got
you
4
definitely
players
don't.
to do that. You got 4 players to do that.
Yeah, but when everyone else ain't freaking hitting up, man, it was a good game, though.
But they had Dennis Schroder out there, and he wasn't doing an offense.
Man, that game trash.
A-Dub. This what I mean. A-Dub,
it was good for me.
A-Dub, this what I mean by common sense and bad coaching, bro. This what I mean by that.
How y'all feel about LeBron giving up that shot, though, to Schroder, and Schroder didn't want to shoot it? They all choked, man. That was bad, bro. They had a few different opportunities too that last because Jokic, bro, not for nothing. Jokic is he's a choke artist, man. He's a choke artist. I really think Miami might beat these guys.
Okay, look, I want to say this though, A-Dep, man. This is the thing that get me. This just was terrible coaching. Let me tell you what I mean. You up by 15 points going into the third. You put that weak lineup out there, right? You letting them chop away at this 15-point lead in the third quarter. You see this lineup is terrible. you still don't change it up. You let them take away the whole 15 and go up by 5, and you still got that same lineup out there. Only
I'm mad. I didn't get to see the fourth quarter either. I had to backtrack on everything because I was on DNA 2 channel, so I didn't even get to see the fourth quarter. But I watched like what was going on, and that's true. He did choose that same lineup that when they outscored him, like they outscored them like how much, like over 25 points in that third quarter.
Right.
Because they were down 15. But by the time the fourth quarter came, I think they were up by like what, 7?
Like 5, I think. 5 or
7. So yeah, they outscored about 20 points in that third quarter. And he started that same lineup.
He started that same. No, he went to that same lineup to close out.
Yo, truth. You know I try to defend Darvin Ham too, man. I really try to defend this dude, bro. But
that's terrible,
man.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
And then he finally gives Tristan Thompson some minutes. You see some production out of him. It's like, this whole series would have been different.
You take him out, bro, and put Schroder. Like, bro, why, bro? Why do you got Schroder in the game? And then here's the thing: why is you steady playing Rui Hashimori on Jokic? Man, this man is a small forward. Like, what are you doing, bro?
And he's been trying that since the first game.
Let me ask you something. If they bring him back, is it his fault or management's fault that we trash next year?
Man, I'm not watching the Lakers next year, Darvin Ham, the coach.
Bro, not for nothing, bro. The Lakers team is good, man. It's the coaching. It's really the coaching. All of these games were winnable, bro. Yeah, the coaching was terrible.
Very terrible. You have.
But who are we gonna blame it on next year?
No. I think not for nothing. I know a lot of people gonna blame it on Braun because that's just what people do. Then and then a lot of the the LeBron fans, they gonna try to blame D'Angelo Russell, which is like he ain't show up either. But really, it's really the coaching, and this is like the prime example of like it was the coaching.
It was D'Lo's fault too.
It was definitely D'Lo ain't show up, but it was the coach's fault for playing him 30 minutes all these games. Well, I mean, this game he only played like 15, but again, this game is like whatever. Y'all were already down 3-0 because this dude was playing D'Angelo Russell 30 minutes when he's proven to you he can't do nothing. Denver even told you, yo, we gonna please play D'Angelo Russell. We gonna run through him. We just gonna keep eating on him. And what Darvin Ham did, he said, oh, well, y'all think y'all gonna do that? All right, let's keep on trying D'Angelo Russell. Like, what are you doing, dog? What are you doing? Denver's literally telling you. They telling you the game plan.
Yeah. Darvin Ham definitely too arrogant and cocky and prideful, and that was terrible, bro. Like, bro, you didn't.
He gotta go. Yeah,
nothing. Bro, you didn't change up nothing. You played 4 games the same way, expecting for something different to happen, and it didn't. What's crazy, Denver didn't have to change up nothing because you kept doing the same thing. So they just kept playing the same ball they were playing and beat you every time. Every time. Like, come on.
But I'm saying though, when he back next year, who are we blaming? Him or management?
Management.
It gotta be management.
Management. I don't see it no other way, man. That was just
management definitely got to take part in that blame too. It's definitely not the team itself. It's a good team. Minus D'Angelo Russell.
It's definitely a good team. I guarantee you, bro. Either one of us could have coached that Laker team to a championship. I guarantee you.
Facts, man.
Because that's how good. Because that's how good that team is. Just bad coaching. Mm-hmm. You already know when you got AD and Brian out there, they not centers. Mm-hmm. You have to play a center with them, not them playing center. Get them up out of there and play your 3 bigs. You got Lakers playing a 3 small lineup guard. Like what? And Denver is dominating them in power. Like that's just stupid to me, man. That was just real stupid.
Now this offseason is gonna look crazy, man. Because they definitely breaking apart that Celtics team too. I don't see that team staying together.
Man, look, we got a lot of pieces to trade. We getting Kyrie Irving, man. That's why he was at the game again tonight.
I don't think Kyrie's the answer, though.
Yeah, I believe bro, how come he not the answer? You're going to get more out of him than what you did from Schroder, Beasley.
What are you banking on that because of what happened in Cleveland 7 years ago? Or like,
I'm banking on that
get Dame.
I'm banking on
I would try to get Dame. Word. If anything,
I would go get Dame.
But hold on.
Spend that money, go get Dame.
Truth. This is why I say it's not the answer. This is why I say it's not the answer.
Go ahead.
Look at who's going to the finals right now. the Nuggets and the Miami Heat, bro. These are not super teams. Just putting a bunch of superstars together is not the answer. You need a whole system. It starts from the coaching. It starts from the coaching, bro. You need a culture. You need a real system, a whole team. You need depth. I don't think trading everybody away, getting rid of people just to max out on a bunch of superstars is the answer, man. That's just my thoughts. Kyrie Irving is a good. Obviously, he'll be a good closer. Obviously, I see the benefit of having Kyrie Irving, right?
Right. This
But
why I said Kyrie.
I think you're just basing that off of 7 years ago, man.
No, I'm basing it off of this. Kyrie Irving is a bona fide proven scorer who can get buckets in big time game decisions. He don't panic under pressure or fold. The Lakers guards was terrible. Schroder is terrible. D'Angelo Russell getting paid $30 million a year. Terrible. Beasley getting paid $16 million a year. Terrible.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's management's fault. That's a fact. That's management's fault.
Hold on, not only that, this is another reason why I want Kyrie, because he's already proven successful with LeBron James now.
7 years ago.
Not only that, but it's still right now today. I mean, he ain't changed. He's still young. Look, he's still young. He's still a killer.
What did Kyrie do when they got swept by Boston and Brooklyn with Kevin Durant?
Okay. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. That's still not the same as when you playing with LeBron. Them. Here's the point why I'm saying about
Kyrie had one good game in that series. But like, I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right about that. There's two different people. You're right.
Look, this is what I'm trying to say. A-Dep. This is why I'm saying that. 2 of these games out of the 4 series, of the 4 games of Denver, one time the Lakers went 10 minutes straight without scoring. Literally. Next one of the other time, they went 7 minutes in a row without scoring. That don't happen with Kyrie Irving on the floor. That wouldn't happen with Kyrie Irving on the floor when you see what they doing. That just
but also, I don't know, man. I feel like
he gonna hit a bucket.
Yeah. Low key, I feel like y'all have a closer in Austin Reeves. I feel like y'all could get rid of D'Lo and y'all need to get better perimeter defense because y'all defense is good, but the perimeter defense is shaky.
Well, I look, I'm taking Kyrie over all them. I'm just keeping it 100, man. I just think that's something you can't. He's already proven to win. You can't let that go by because somebody gonna pick it up anyway. And I already know how this basketball go. If the Lakers don't get Kyrie Irving, I guarantee you the Clippers picking them up because that Clippers owner, he spent money.
He spent money. Yeah,
he want to win. If you ain't picking up, and look, here's the thing.
He's already spent a fortune, bro. He needs to win at this point.
A-Dep.
I saw a thing today.
A-Dep and Kyrie want to be in LA. So if you ain't getting them Lakers, I guarantee you he's going to be in that Clipper uniform.
Do you think Kyrie Irving shapes up because he's in LA and he's like on Kobe's team? You know what I mean? He wants to show respect to that. Like, do you think he shapes up for that?
Yeah, because that was his guy too. And I don't know, it's just something about basketball players always have this desire to want to play for either the Celtics or the Lakers at the end of the road. For some reason, they just want to be a part of that conversation.
I never know why, man, because I'd rather get a whole other organization popping. That's just me.
Yeah, they want to play either it's sort of like a rapper wanting to at least perform in Madison Square Garden. It's like, I just got to do it. So it's like being a basketball player, you just desire to want to play in Madison Square Garden or you want to play for the Lakers or Boston Celtics, man. So
like
it's like
in the 90s, getting on Def Jam.
I don't know. I think they just like it for some reason, you know. But my thing, and that's another reason why I believe Kyrie gonna be in LA. Not only that he keeps showing up at these Laker games, but also because
I feel like they're gonna have some problems, man. Because you know, when they first got together in Cleveland, they started having some type of beef over a woman.
Who?
Yeah, never heard about that. Like, remember when there's like 2 stories to it. When LeBron disappeared for 2 weeks, right? And he went to Miami for 2 weeks. Some people believe it was for some PED situation. That's why his whole body changed when he came back. But other people believe that it was a situation regarding a girl between him and Kyrie, and there's a lot of sources behind that. But I think they patched that up eventually, and that's why they cool now. But there might be some lingering things there, man. When I don't know, man. I don't know.
I know I know Kyrie had a problem with his one girl he was actually engaged to
Oh, that was
during
with
that time.
the Party Next Door dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, the R&B singer. Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was a
Yeah,
rap
the
dude,
LeBron thing
R&B
happened
singer.
right after that. So it's like that's why Kyrie was kind of bugging. Remember when he dipped out?
Yeah, his girl got cheated, or he got cheated on with Kaylani. Party next
Yeah,
door, cheated on with Kaylani.
That's crazy. That's
yeah, I remember
crazy.
that. Dude was a whole NBA champion. Dude getting cheated on like.
So,
Ronnie
That's
Ham.
wild.
A-Dub, let me ask you the question like I asked everybody else. Who is the one person in the NBA you don't like and why? Players.
It's LeBron. It's
Okay, say
LeBron,
why.
man.
Say why.
Because I just think the dude's on PEDs, man. Like, and I don't respect it. And he's not better than Jordan.
So you
Because
don't
I
like.
think Jordan's the greatest. So like, it's the LeBron fans that make me not like LeBron. That's why.
Well, he definitely not better than Jordan, but
He can't be.
well, he not better than Jordan, so that ain't gonna happen.
I hate that he's also had like the most like all-stars. He's traded for the most all-stars in like NBA history for any player. Like he's played with like, bro, he's always that's why the Kyrie talk makes me laugh too. I'm like, there's more superstars, right? There's more superstars versus just building a good team, building trust within a system and actually making it work. Like we seeing these teams go to the finals now. That's why I want
But,
Jimmy Butler to win this ring, man. 7
but
undrafted players, just dudes that want to work hard and they want to win. And they get it done regardless, whatever it takes. Good coaching, respect. I just respect this team crazy, this whole Miami Heat team. I need them to win. I
You know
got them
who
in
their
6.
coach is.
Yeah, Eric Spoelstra.
Good coach.
Great coach. If he gets this done, he's one of the greatest coaches, honestly. If he gets this done, 7 undrafted players, bro. Imagine that. Really think about that. They got dudes like Gabe Vincent. Like, who is this dude, man? Udonis Haslam still out there balling, been playing for like 78 years. What's going on with this dude?
well, they
Still
definitely
leading it.
just upset it. They upsetted a lot of things.
Bro, look at their run. Their run is crazy. Beating the number 1 seed Bucks, right? Even though Giannis was out for like what, 2 games or a game and a half?
2 games.
Yeah, but there was still people saying that, the Bucks don't even need Giannis to beat this Heat team.
Right. I was one of them that believe that too. I was one of them that believe that too, but
Me too. I thought even without Giannis, they should be able to get this done. Because remember when the Heat first came out, they lost that first play-in game to the Hawks. Then they had to play the Bulls right afterwards.
yeah.
So that's how they slid to the 8th seed. So that I thought like, damn, he's like the first 7 seed to actually lose this play-in game. That Miami Heat team is technically the first 7 seeds to lose the play-in game. Ain't that crazy? Then they go on to beat the number 1 seed. Then they go on to beat the Knicks. Knicks were a good team, right? Jalen Brunson was still balling though during that series. So Jamal Murray might have to look at that tape and try to see what Jalen Brunson was doing, how they were running that, because Jalen Brunson was still eating, but they still
Bucks fired dude though, didn't they?
Huh?
The Bucks fired that dude, didn't they? The head coach.
Yeah, he's gone.
Damn.
Yeah, he's gone.
And he didn't have Giannis
And
for
then
2
they
games.
beat
Is
the
that fair?
Celtics team, bro. They sweep, because I think it's a sweep. But then they go on to sweep the Boston Celtics, who were just in the NBA Finals the year before. And if they go on to beat this Nuggets team, which is like all these super analysts in the NBA, they love this Nuggets team. Jokic is like the king of the analytics. So you know what I mean? Jokic, 2-time MVP. Beat LeBron, swept LeBron's Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat go on to beat those dudes. This might be one of the greatest runs I've ever seen.
Well, it is when you count their number 8 seed and
Fact.
doing all them upsets, because I didn't think they were gonna get past the Bucks
At all, bro. I bet against them every single series, bro. I'll bet against the Miami Heat every single series.
Who they have in the second? Who they play in the second?
Oh, the Knicks.
Knicks.
Okay, yeah.
And that Knicks team was good.
Yeah, and
Except for Julius Randle, he was terrible.
Yeah.
3-zip. Man, that's crazy.
Bro, they gave up too. You saw the
He
coach, bro.
he
You saw
was
what the
all
coach
second
said,
team NBA.
Yeah, bro, that's
bro.
the first
The
time
coach
I ever
said,
heard a coach
I
tell
never
the
heard
truth.
that in my life. He said, I didn't have the team ready for game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals,
Right,
dude.
right.
Mm.
Yeah. See, and
Yo,
that look, and that go right back into coaching though, A-Dep, what I was saying about
yep,
Darvin Ham, because even though the coach was telling the truth, he said it's my job to motivate them mentally, it's my job
fact.
to keep them focused and on point, and I just didn't do that. I said, wow, I never heard a coach actually admit what he failed as a coach. But remember, he's not really supposed to be the head coach anyway.
He's not. That's what I was about to say. I kind of feel bad for him. He was thrown into that position.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
And it's kind of real that he said that, but damn, bro, he might be done.
Yeah, because because that is true. That's why I be telling people about coaching when they be like, no, it's the stars. No, the coach, what part of coaching don't you get? That word coach, you also have to get in their head. You got to keep them focused, you got to encourage them, you have to always keep them on path for what the game plan is. And when they not doing it, that's the power you have been taking them out, bringing others in, putting the team around them to complement what's going on. So you're responsible for all that. That's why you have a coaching staff. So it just,
Fact.
it just tripped me out how you don't play your centers against this big team. That just
Makes
didn't make
no
sense
sense,
to me,
bro.
bro.
And
That
then
was
he played
terrible.
Tristan Thompson for 10 minutes, and we see it's a difference. It's a real difference.
Yeah, that was terrible, bro. That was terrible. And then you took him out. You see how hyped Tristan Thompson was in there when he
Bro,
was
he
playing
was
real
hyped to
good.
play. He wanted to play, bro.
Right. And then you didn't even play him no more, man. And that was terrible, bro. You go right back to that bad lineup that actually got the 15-point lead taken away, thinking it's gonna close out your game. Then you got Jokic playing with 5 fouls from the beginning of the fourth quarter, and he the one seal your deal in the end. Like, get up out of here, bro. That's terrible. That's terrible, bro.
It was definitely bad coaching.
All the way around.
LeBron
Where's
announced he
his
might
assistant
retire.
coaches?
Did you see that truth that LeBron said he might retire? He's thinking about retiring. He doesn't know if he's gonna come back next season.
I ain't see it, but I heard about it. I think he just capping. He capping.
I mean, that's a good bluff to get somebody there.
Yeah, he capping because he already promised he want to play with his son. So now since you lose,
right, but that's a good bluff. Kobe did that. It's a good bluff to get somebody there.
I was offended in LeBron too, man. I think LeBron was also responsible for losing this Western Conference final. I saw his arrogance, his pride, and bad shot selection and poor. It hurt them bad. He wanted
not this game though.
Yeah, he wanted to be I think even this game, when it was like 4 seconds left, he had 2 wide open shooters. He wanted to force the shot, got the ball stripped, game over. Bro,
all he had to do was take it to the basket and draw the foul, bro.
But he tried to do that, and the ball ended up getting basically stripped by Murray. Them when you had 2 open shooters and AD and the other brother right there, just get the ball.
Yeah.
He didn't do it. Game over. Yeah. But again,
I think he just didn't want to get swept. And once he saw the game it was still hard to do. Once that, bro, he played 48 minutes. Like, so he was defeated, bro.
Reason why I mean by bad coaching, man. You let that man.
Well, I think once he lost that 15-point lead, he gave up.
Right, that's what I'm saying, man. Just
AD ain't pulling his weight, bro. You supposed to be top 5.
He's soft.
He ain't pulling his weight at all, bro. I mean, every other game, that's not enough.
That's not.
That's why you need That's why you need that other dominant player up in there to take up that slack, because you didn't get it from Russell, you didn't get it from Schroder, you didn't get it from Lonnie Walker, you didn't get it from Beasley, you didn't get it from Vanderbilt, you didn't get That's too many players, bro. That's why all them expendable. I do whatever it takes to get Kyrie done, to get that deal done, because you need that guaranteed shooter. That's the Lakers' problem. They ain't got a shooter.
You know LeBron could just retire this season and then just wait for his son to get drafted and just come back, right?
Yep, he definitely can always
He
come back.
definitely can. So like,
You know,
I really think that might happen, bro. I don't think he's gonna play next season.
I think he gonna play. He
I
love the
think he's
game
gonna
too
spend
much.
that year to like rejuvenate his body, and then he's gonna come back when Bronny comes back in the league, and no team is gonna deny that. Whether he ends up with the Lakers or not, any team, they're just. I think he'll play for a minimum contract. I think he'll just play because he wants to get that done with his son. It's like a gift to his son. So
Is
I don't even think
Bronny
Hey,
he'll have too
guaranteed to
much
get
money.
to the league though?
That's what I'm saying
he
too.
gonna get picked up. He gonna
I
get
think he
picked
is.
up.
He is.
He gonna get picked up.
I
He
don't
gonna
think he's
get
gonna be
picked
a
up based
high
off
pick.
strength alone.
I don't. I don't know. He's only like ranked like a
Bro, they
4-star.
hey, bro,
I
they
think
gonna do him
some teams are gonna want him just because they know if they get him, they also get LeBron.
right. They gonna do him just like Milwaukee Bucks doing Giannis brothers.
Yep,
Giannis brothers is trash, but they
facts.
only signed him so that he could be with Giannis, so they can keep Giannis in Milwaukee. That's all that is.
Mm.
Because he don't never
They
really get no
said
playing time.
that Kawhi going to Milwaukee.
Man, if I'm Milwaukee, I never accept him here ever. He's done.
I don't know about that, True.
That's
I
what
don't
they
know about
saying.
that.
That's what they saying,
And
That
why
bro.
would I
sounds
pick
kind
up?
of interesting.
Why would I pick up him and his legs is gone? Who don't see this man legs gone?
I don't
But check
know,
it out.
but
If they
4
still
years
got
straight.
if they have a good enough team, they could load manage him to the playoffs and at least take that. They could take a chance on if they want to. It doesn't sound like the worst gamble because
Okay,
bro,
bro.
Kawhi
I
was
saw it.
balling.
I think
It's something in the works.
A-Dep. I think it do. They've been load managing him ever since he
I
been with the
know,
Clippers.
and just like you said in the other stream, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting
Man, I
different
ain't never
results.
picking up. Look, if anything, I'm gonna shoot for
I'm saying if
Damian
they could
Lillard.
afford it.
If anything, I'm gonna shoot for Damian Lillard. That's who they should be shooting for because he unhappy and want to go. I think
Yeah,
he'll
he
make
want
a
to go.
perfect fit there. Kawhi, I will never be the Bucks and get no Kawhi Leonard. I'm sorry, I wouldn't do that
That's what they talking about.
unless I'm gonna play him out the whole season.
I can
and
see
then let him
Kawhi going to
play the
Golden State.
playoffs.
I can see Kawhi going to Golden State for some reason.
That's too much running. He gonna die.
Why would somebody want that though? I would not want that.
Yeah, because he has like literally it's like a degeneration like type of disease. Like his leg is like literally degenerating.
It's that
Like
Brandon Roy.
Yeah,
he got that Brandon Roy.
it's sad, man. That's sad.
I'm
4 years in a row, them legs ain't been right. And I ain't finna
Who you
get
got in the
nobody.
finals though?
That's that's crazy, man.
I want Miami to win.
I would rather for Jimmy Butler and them to win because he just got heart and soul. But Jokic and them deserve it too. Them boys playing hard too. I can't take nothing away
They
from
playing
them.
crazy.
Them boys
Yeah.
balling.
Aaron
Jokic
Gordon
balling,
showed up
Murray.
tonight. Like that was crazy. How Aaron Gordon was showing up. Like, okay, he's really gonna score too. All right, let's go.
Yeah, they balling.
He probably heard you. He heard you saying he's a superstar. So I said, okay. He heard you saying that nonsense. He showed up tonight though.
Guy should have won that dunk contest though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, right.
I don't know, man. You know what? I like them both, man. Even though it's gonna be an odd. You know what's crazy? This is gonna be an odd championship because it ain't.
It is.
I think it's gonna be good, man.
Really wanted to be there on either side. You didn't want neither one there on either side, and it's like now you just watch it just because the love of the game, and you just rooting for basically the underdog story with Miami, and you rooting for Denver because of them what they've been doing for all this year. So it's like
it'd also be like Denver's like first rank. Be their first championship. It's actually their first time even going to the finals right now.
Exactly.
I don't want them to get it on ring.
I want Jimmy Butler to get that. But if I had to bet money, if I had to bet money, I'm still putting on Miami, man. Because I've been betting against Miami the whole playoffs, man. And they keep proving me wrong, bro.
I'm gonna take you up on that offer. I'm gonna take you up on that offer.
You got the Nuggets?
I mean, if you beat my Lakers, I'm thinking you could beat anybody, man. So I'm gonna go with Denver, man.
With bad coaching, True?
Bro, Denver.
Nah,
Hey, look, Denver and them put out Kevin Durant and them and LeBron and them, man. I don't know about that one, man.
that is a fact.
I think
Their run is kind of crazy. Now I'm thinking about it.
Chris
yeah.
Paul fell down.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, he wasn't doing nothing. They played better without him. Actually, I believe.
yeah, they low-key did. That Payne kid was putting in work.
Yeah,
Y'all just only proving my point. He the worst nigga I hate.
Yeah.
He's terrible. But yeah, that's a good bet though. I mean, it could go either way.
I think it can. Because
I
bro,
think
these
it's a
guys
good
on
bet.
in Miami, man, these dudes that these Duncan Robinsons and them, like bro, these dudes be shooting like close to 60% against the Celtics. It's like, bro, how do you stop these guys?
And there's a lot of them.
Bro,
I
that's
don't even
crazy,
know their
man.
names.
On paper, the
what's
Celtics
crazy?
should be able to smoke. Bro, on paper, if you just look at these teams, the Celtics were supposed to smoke Miami, but they found a way. I just. And the Nuggets, I've seen a lot of holes in this Lakers series, man. There's a lot of things on that Nuggets team that seems exploitable. That the Lakers were kind of like they were approaching, but they just couldn't make it work all the way through because they didn't have a closer.
As long as you got a body to put on Jokic, I think Miami will be good. If they got a body to put on him, they gonna be good.
Do they have a body? Who's their big man?
That's what I'm asking. Do they got a body though?
I mean, they got Bam.
I know they got Bam.
No, you need a off the bench body.
Yeah, I'm looking at their bench right now.
You don't really need a off. You know what? I would say this.
You want to have multiple big bodies to throw at this dude. So you do need more than just Bam.
Yeah, you need at least two.
That's why I'm saying the Lakers, man. Y'all I don't know why y'all didn't just get Dwight Howard this season, man. Like,
can we please move on?
Man.
Please move on.
They didn't even really need him. They just needed to play their center, period.
Bro, but if they had Dwight, man, it would have been, and you could have got him for so cheap, man. It's not like he was asking for.
The man plays in Taiwan.
He plays in Taiwan, man. For the love of the game.
I'm gonna tell you though, Adept, even if we had Dwight Howard, he still probably wouldn't even got no playing time because they still playing AD and Bron in the center position.
That's a fact.
Yeah, no, but like it makes no sense to play LeBron in the center position though, man.
None at all.
It makes zero sense to be doing that, especially when, let's be real, LeBron is one of the greatest passers in the game. Like.
Right.
In history, in NBA history.
Number 3.
I think in the playoffs, he's number 1, bro.
Fact.
Even worse.
So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I'm happy y'all lost, though, man.
I'm glad. I would say this. I'm glad it's over, though. It was a little stressing, but I'm glad it is over. So.
Did you ever have thoughts that they could probably take it? They could probably bring it to 7?
Yeah, I was thinking that, but
me too.
Hold on. But let me keep it real. I was only thinking that by going back to say if they play them centers, and this is why they said Monday. They were like, "Oh, Mubama will be back Monday, so he's supposed to play Monday." That's what they were saying. So I'm like, okay, well, if they got their mind focused on finna play, we can get back in this thing because I know that's our problem. Not playing those centers to complement Bron and AD. And true enough, he didn't do it. He went right back to his same rotations. And bro, that was terrible to me, man. That was just terrible.
Sometimes that works though, sticking to the game plan, even though if it doesn't look good at first. Especially I could maybe see why he thought that after game 1. Because remember, game 1, people were saying the Lakers should be happy after game 1. They found a way to really like set this over. Get this done. But it sometimes works to stick to the game plan. But bro, Darvin Ham, I don't know, man. It was obvious that he had to switch things up.
The analytics tell us that our transition defense is terrible.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you put big fellas in there to slow the game down where our defense is good in the half court game? Everybody knows that. We just all saw that. Like I'm
surprised AD wasn't more dominant on the boards. this season. I'm really surprised by that. I don't know why. I thought he would be dominating these guys on the boards, but AD had that reputation, and he was, when you look back at like his few years ago, I don't know, man. He came up short this series completely.
Very, very.
I think he gave up after game one. He gave y'all that crazy game one, and they still lost.
Yeah.
That dude is like I think he's very easily like mentally unstable. Like, you know what I mean? I think he gives up easily.
He got that Ben Simmons going on.
I think he got that Ben Simmons, yeah.
All the talent in the world, scared to use it. Make no sense.
Facts. But yo, I'm gonna holler at y'all brothers, man. True, we definitely got that bet. I got Miami in 6. I got Miami in 6.
I got Denver in 6.
Y'all send me the $800 and I hold it.
Yo, but I'm gonna holler at y'all brothers, man.
All right,
all right, bro.
Peace.
True.